Wee! God, I love that song so much. Anyways, hello, hey! Just singing! I was just singing! What am I getting? Anyways, hello everybody, happy Sunday, welcome on in, how's it going? Don't you laugh at me, how dare you? But anyways, why do I look off? Hello, welcome on in everybody, how's it going? Happy Sunday, and this is the last day where I can talk at full volume, and now we're gonna go back to, unfortunately, go back to the streamer voice, which is the usual common, it's a quiet voice. But I mean, I enjoyed it while it lasts. It's nice to be able to talk like this, but also, I'm gonna be honest, it hurts my throat more, so I actually that's why I always was okay with doing the voice, because like, you know, like sound travels far in my house, so like my mom goes to sleep when I stream, and so I didn't want to wake her up. That's basically why I did the usual quiet voice, or the dulcet tones, if you will. But I mean, both parts are who I am, so it's a nice little change of pace. But anyways, hello everybody, let's do the usual introductions. Hi Denny, thank you for being first. Hello. Oh, I think I put an extra lick in there because he's so tasty. Hello, bud. Thanks for throwing something at my face and being second. Hello. And I don't think anyone got third. No one got third today? Oh no. Oh no. Ah! The scream. Thank you for the scream. I appreciate it. Thank you for screaming in my ear. But yes, welcome on in. And hi, man. Staring at you with the neurodivergent eyes. Oh my god. Do I have neurodivergent eyes? Are these what you call neurodivergent eyes? I stare back. I don't know if that particularly means that, but I stare back. But yes, woof woof, sniff sniff, explodes and dies. Danny, no die. No, I need you. Who's gonna make sure that I drink water? Who's gonna make sure I drink water if you're not here? Extra taste because you took Chihuahua. Oh my goodness. Can you taste my new shampoo? I'm bad at tasting. I'm a little bit blind. So I can't really taste it. I don't really know what it smells like. I apologize. But once I get hearing aids in, I'm sure it'll help. But anyways, two sillies with neurodivergent eyes. Yes. Also, thank you for the wellness check. There we go. I'm gonna poke you with this. No, bud. No, I'm drinking water. You can't. Then I won't be able to smell my water if I'm blind. Oh my gosh. But anyway, stares back with my little the little autistic eyes. Oh my gosh. Aww. It's always nice to see you guys talking together. Oh, I love you both. Oh my gosh. I know you're saying it to each other, but I love you both. I'm just inserting myself into this because I want to be loved too. I want to be loved too. Can I get out on this, please? Please and thank you. That would be nice. I have a bong camera. Oh my gosh. We're so violent today, bud. How could you? You were included this? Swallows my whole. Oh, swallows me whole. Oh, okay. I read that wrong at first. I didn't see the W. I genuinely didn't see the W. I'm like, oh, is that what we're doing today, Danny? Is that what we're doing? Abois to you too. Abois! I'm sorry, Danny! Listen, I'm a little bit... I told you, I'm deaf. I can't see. Also, this isn't to be ableist. I'm just silly. I'm sorry if these jokes are offensive. I didn't swallow any holes. Thank you very much. Oh, thank God. Thank goodness. I need mine still. I very much need my hole. At least, I need my whole hole. Although, I guess I can... Can I have a whole partial? I don't know. Wait, if you have a partial, can it be a whole? If you have a half of a whole, is it really a whole? I don't know. How did I walk on Papa being ableist? I don't know. Hi Ash, how are you? Welcome on in. How's it going? Who knows what I am? I'm just a little goober. Well, actually, I'm not little. I'm very big. I am a big goober nowadays. Is half a whole? Is half a whole of a half of a whole? Or is a whole a half of a whole, which is two halves of a whole? But then when you half the halves of the whole, then you get a quarter of a whole, right? Is that how that works? I think I'm confusing myself more than I'm actually trying to be. I don't know. But anyways, how's everyone's weekend been? How's everyone's Sunday been? It is cold today, by the way. Minions, today we will steal the whole. I shake and squeeze it. Oh my god, even more violent. How could you? No, stop, be gentle. But anyways, yeah, it's fucking cold today. As someone who is neurospicy, I give you permission. Oh my god, you're neurospicy. I'm neurosweet and spicy, I think. Does that work? I think I'm sweet and spicy. Maybe a little bit of a sour. Sweet and spicy. No, I like sweet and sour or sweet and spicy? Sweet and spicy. I like the sweetness and I like the burn. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. Sweet and spicy, yes. Sweet and neuro spicy. Anyways, yeah, today is fucking cold. Well, like, it's not cold right now. It's like -9 degrees Celsius. What is that in Fahrenheit? Celsius to Fahrenheit. Celsius to Fahrenheit. Today I don't feel lazy enough to do it. So it's -9. So that is 15.8 degrees Fahrenheit. Tomorrow, apparently, it's going to be really cold. It's going to be a low of -18. And keep in mind, I'm also on the south side of Canada. So this is like... Oh, what is it? There's a -0.4 Fahrenheit? That's a thing. I've never seen negative Fahrenheit. Well, that's not true. I have seen it. It's just I've never... It doesn't happen often here. Yeah, I don't know why the wind chill is like really high. At least it's not supposed to snow. It's just going to be really cloudy like the next couple days. But it's going to be freezing. I don't know why. I don't know how. And I don't know how I'm gonna survive. No, that's not true. I know I'm gonna survive. I'm gonna be working anyway, so I'll be inside regardless. And we have a heater. Also, hi Felix, how are you? Welcome on in. Woof woof. Woof woof. Woof! Woof! Wow wow wow. Anyway, sorry, that is my husky impression. Thank you. I'm here all week. Anyways, how am I? I'm doing good. Like I said, I'm just cold. Had a busy day, had to do a bunch of errands. My parents are coming back. They're supposed to be back tonight, but they're not coming back home until tomorrow because their flight doesn't get here until like about 10ish, 11ish EST, depending on if it's delayed or not. And then they're just gonna stay overnight at the hotel there in the city, and then they're gonna drive back tomorrow morning. So at least I don't have to cook for myself anymore, which I mean, pros and cons. I mean, like I like cooking for myself, but at the same time, it's a fucking lot of work to cook for yourself, especially with all the stuff I have to do around the house. I think the problem is that like I don't mind living by myself. I was fine with it before, but I didn't have to take care of like a whole house. I just had my own like little rental room, and then maybe I had to like clean the kitchen and the bathroom and whatnot. But like now I have to take care of like the whole bit, like all the rooms, all the surfaces. I have to dust, I have to mop, I have to sweep. We got both bathrooms because we have 2 bathrooms. It's just like I this is why I don't think I can move out, because I don't even want that big of a house. I just want like a room, a kitchen, and a living room, and I think I'll be fine with maybe a driveway, which realistically is asking too much in this economy. I will be for real with you. It's kind of impossible. Well, no, okay, I'm not gonna say it's not impossible. I mean, if I really try hard enough, I could probably find exactly what I'm looking for. Maybe in just like an apartment or something, or like a smaller complex. But even still, like, first of all, I don't know if I want to move into an apartment, because I kind of like having my own place, and I know that streaming would be kind of difficult if I had to like scream at like 12 in the morning and have people yell at me. Those homes are pretty cool where it's all just one room. Yeah. I like those ones. Like, I know they exist. It's just probably not... In my city, they aren't very common. And if they are, they're in like the richer neighborhoods. Yeah, it's pretty convenient too. It's not much you have to keep up. And the problem is those kinds of rooms too, like, they're not as nice as the ones that you'll see like online or like on the TV shows. At least in my city. In my city, if you got that kind of room, if you got that kind of like smallish house, it's in the cheaper areas. It's in like the downtown areas, or it's in the areas where there is little to no renovations. Probably not a great neighborhood to grow up in. So that's unfortunately how it is here, but I digress. Oh yeah, progress for me in Engage. I beat up Ivy and her retainers. Let's go. And you got Leaf and Roy. Yeah, you got Hector. Oh my god, you got the Hector. You got the King. Let's go. So wait, that would be... Oh yeah. So you're before chapter 10, I think, then. If that's the case. But that's fun. I'm glad to hear it. But yeah, we are going to be playing Fire Emblem Engage tonight, more so. Continuing the Maddening run. I actually think tonight we are going to be trying to do... I think the plan was to try and do the Z-log. Popo, stinky. I'm not stinky. Well, I stink goodly. I stink very goodly. I took a shower. My soap is like, what is it? It's like macaron and vanilla. I smell like a cake. It's actually been my favorite scent so far. What is the brand called? I can't think of it right now. But it is very tasty smelling. Do I want to eat myself? No. Would I lick myself? Probably. And I made Bouchon a Cavalier. Oh yeah, Bouchon would be good as a Cavalier. I've never really tried to. I personally like him as Warrior, mostly because it's the sluttiest outfit. So I kind of have to. Like, it is a requirement, it is a necessity, it is a must. Just like these liquids, think of it like redeems, dear Felix. Fruity. Just need to level up Chloe and Louise and Celine. See, yeah, those are fun. Chloe's fun. Louise, wait, Louise. You mean Lewis. Lewis is a pretty good tank. I think in late game he drops off personally, in a maddening run at least. But he's pretty good at the beginning. I remember we were at the beginning at the beginning of this run he was pretty handy to have around. So I'm not saying he's useless. It's just that he drops off, but I do like him. And then Celine I've never really gotten to use properly, honestly speaking. Celine has been like I guess she's like a mixed thing. The problem with mixed user, like attack and magic users, is that they never really are good at one or the other. But I digress. She's fun. That be like yourself in present company. Anyways, that is true. That is true. Also, hi Fluffle and hi Zig. How are you? Welcome on in. How's it going? How's your hand doing, Zig? By the way. Oh wait, not your hand. No, I mean your mouse. Because didn't you say you broke your mouse? Sorry. Doing whatever your fingers do. Thank you for being third, by the way. It's taken about like 15 minutes, which is the longest we've gone without being third taken. So, oh, that was a wet kiss. Hold on, let me do that again. There you go. Thank you for being third. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? But yeah, boop boop beep, boop boop beep, boop 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 beep. That sounds really bad without context. I'm sorry. I was trying to. At first, I was being like, yeah, how's your fingers? Like, weren't you like finger blasting and you broke something? I'm like, oh wait, no, I shouldn't say that out loud. But yeah, I'm sorry, Zig. For the record, Ziggs mysteriously broke their mouse and refused to tell us how. So, but anyways, I'm glad that you're getting a new mouse soon. Welcome on in. I apologize for calling you out like that. Also, hi Noodle. Interesting. Yes. Yes, I don't know what you were doing, Ziggs, but anyways, pat. Welcome on in. But anyways, how y'all doing? Also, how is League Noodle? Ah, who bonked me? Why'd you bonk me? He did what to the mouse? Stuart Little is trauma? No, not Stuart Little. We did nothing to Stuart Little. Stuart Little is fine. It's just Ziggs broke his mouse. Somehow. Bully me? No, bud. No, bad bud. Smack your name over there. I can't make the smacking motion. You have strong fingers? Oh, tell me more. Tell me more. I'm just kidding. I won't do that to you. But anyways, yeah, no, I get it though sometimes. Like one of my older mouses back when I was in high school, I did break just because I used to do like cookie clicker stuff. Without like using like tool assisted stuff or programs, I guess was what they're called, like tool assisted something, whatever TIS is. But yeah, I would break my mouse. I remember the first mouse I ever, it was a hand-me-down one though. It was like from my dad had gotten it from a secondhand shop, and then I had gotten it after some use, so it was bound to break eventually. But you know how cookie clicker is. You basically just keep pressing the button. You just keep left clicking. You just go tick, 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 and then it breaks before you're able to get to where you want to be. I don't even remember how far I got, to be honest with you. I just remember I played cookie clicker. But anyways, hope everyone's Sunday is good. Also for our American friends, I think TikTok is back, is what I'm understanding from this. I don't know. I'm Canadian, so I've always had it. Hair flip. But yeah, I think it's back. I don't really know how long or why. Well, I know why. I know I'm not going to talk as to the why portion, but I mean, at least you get your TikTokies back, so I hope you enjoy it. I hope it stays around for a little bit longer, because I know there are a bunch of people that really like the platform. I myself indulged in it every once in a while. It's nice to go through, like maybe like before bedtime. Sometimes you'll see some fun stuffs. You caught a Shinx in his best boy. Oh, where did you catch the Shinx? I love shiny Shinx. It's golden, right? So he's a little golden lion, and also looks more like an electric type than the blue and black. But I do like the blue and black. Don't get me wrong. It's always hard because it's never, when a Pokemon isn't the color of its primary type, it's not that it's a bad Pokemon, it's just that it's hard for me to remember sometimes. Back when I was a kid. Obviously I know it now, but we now have a shiny Shinx in the presence of Felix. What did you name dear Shinxie? Did you give dear Shinxie a name? Just outside the east side of the big city place? East side, the east city of the base. Oh, right, because you're playing Violet. I don't remember where that is, but I think I know where you're talking about because I know where the Shinks are. He's called Rai, just sounded cute. Oh, no, that's a cute name. I like that. Rai is a cute one because it's like lightning. No? Like Rai. Is it lightning or... No, it's not thunder. I think it's like... It is lightning, I believe. I don't know. That's partially why... Raijin, yes, because I know that's why Raikou is named what it is. Or is it Raikou? 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 I know in Filipino, if you say Araiko, that means ow. It's a little bit different, has nothing to do with lightning. But fun fact, there's your Puppo of Wisdom today. There is your Puppo of Wisdom today for free. I will think of one later when someone inevitably makes me do one because I can't think of words when I need to. But yeah, so we're going to be playing Fire Emblem Engage. We're going to be... I think what I wanted to do today actually is we're going to do the Xenologue stuff. So this is the DLC, so if you didn't buy the DLC, unfortunately, I don't believe you're able to play it. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, so it is a puzzle sort of game, but I'll get into it once I get it all set up. I chose Brigadier, my star, named him Lilac. Aww. That's cute. Fire. No fire. Put out the fires. We didn't start the fire. Da, 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 da. We didn't start the fire. And then something. No, you speak the fire type stuff. Yeah, no, put it out. No, don't burn little lilac. I send out Kyogre. I send out my Kyogre. He use the drizzle. Don't worry, Felix. You're fine. My Kyogre will save you, I promise. Anyways, yeah, I started with the Trigotito too. I named him Noodle because he is a weed cat. And Noodle would know. Whale, yeah, big whale. We gotta put out the whale. I mean, I don't think do I even own a Drizzle Pelipper? Because I haven't done competitive in the more recent games, so I never really used a Pelipper, even though I should. Huh. But yeah, no, big whale. Big whale. 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 You want to go on Shiny Sylveon? I own a Shiny Sylveon. Shiny Sylveon is cute. It stretches the blue and the pinkish around, so it's a little bit more. Main color is blue. Well, I didn't catch it myself, so I really can't take the. What's it? The credit for it. I don't even know if it's actually like a legit Sylveon because I got it off of GTS back in X and Y era. But it is like one of those level 100 shiny ones. Apparently it's from Italy, I remember that much. The moveset looks legit. Like, it's nothing doesn't look out of the ordinary. Like, the owner isn't one of those weird, like, Pokegen sites or whatever you want to call them that make the Pokemon. So I'm assuming it's a real Sylveon, but even still. I saw a shiny Rockruff and he's cute and blue. Aw, I wanted to get a shiny Rockruff. I haven't gotten one, unfortunately. It is on my list. I know one of my friends who got a Rockruff when they were playing Scarlet and Violet, and they named it after me, so I appreciate that. Well, they caught multiple because the first one I think they caught was a female Rockruff, but I'm like, you can call me a female Rockruff. I don't care. You can name me after one. But yeah, no. I have not gotten one, but it is on the list, along with a shiny Lucario, even though shiny Lucario is not blue. It is a weird shade of yellow, but I still want it. All my main Pokemon right now are male. Oh. I mean, I think... I don't even know, actually. What are the statistics? Is it... If we're just talking in general, I think the majority of Pokemon are... They probably would be male, would they not? I think. I don't know. Who really knows at this point? Also, hold on. I'm just setting up some... I'm just setting up the sound stuff. Give me a moment. Just because I have to reset the audio whenever I do this. And it's hard to do because like I have to do it right when I get into here. I can't prep it because otherwise it just messes with my shit. This one. Also, hi Noaki, how are you? Welcome on in. How you doing? How goes? Let me just stick this over here. Okay, then I gotta change the sound settings. We didn't start the fire. Da 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 da. Also took me way too long to realize I could just do picnics. Like I thought I just had to unlock. Oh yeah, me too. For the longest time I didn't know. I think I didn't learn that I got them until or that they're available until like, was it like the 4th gym or something like that? Obviously they were available already, but like I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't even realize that was the new way of breeding Pokemon when I first got the game, but now I do. But yeah, I'm good. I went to the bookstore today with your sister. Are you? Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I just had a bunch of errands. Did you find any good books today? Let's just get this set up. Come on. Come on. Go in the hole. Go in the hole. Are you working? What do you mean the signal's not working? Okay.
28万つSO Happy You in My Life Breathty Abwa.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Hoodie. Thank you for the 28 months. Oh my gosh. I appreciate you so much. Welcome on in, Westy. So happy you in my life. I'm so happy you are in my life. Ah, it's nice to see you. Yeah, Toast was powering up. He was having his anime moment. But yes, hi, Vibe. How's it going? They're closing after today, so no luck there. Oh. Well, I mean, at least I got to stop by. That's the good thing, but that's unfortunate. Sorry for the Pokemon ramble. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I told you. You don't have to apologize to me, Felix, about talking about things that you like. You silly bean. You're allowed to talk about Pokemon here. Silly. Also, hold on. I gotta fix my webcam. It's off. I no, you don't say I'm sorry. You say okay. You don't have to say I'm sorry to apologizing. It never ends. There we go. There's the okay. Good Felix. Good Felix. Got him in Shiba Baga as a way for dinner. Ooh, what you can have for dinner? You can't help it. I know. I've told you. I know. It's okay. You're fine. It's been there since I moved to the city, but I had good memories. Oh. Well, I mean, that's the thing. It's just like when you go to a store, like whether it's a bookstore or anything otherwise, like it's a shame when it does end up closing, but with those kind of small businesses, it's so hard. It's so hard. Like they do well for a while, and then unfortunately, they just get not as popular for whatever reason, whether it be competition or whatnot. But like, it's still a shame. Steak dinner? Oh, steak dinner! Oh, you lucky bean. I hope you enjoy it. And I hope the sound is okay. Well, hold on. It's not really playing anything, so there's nothing to verify. Come on. I know you want to wear it. Yeah. Okay.
Fire Emblem, engage.
Who's that one supposed to be? Whose voice was that? That was an Amber. That wasn't DMO. Was that Fugato? I don't know. You know, actually went out yesterday and bought a little Sprigatito Funko. Oh, he goes with the. Oh, was that Leaf? Oh, that could have been Leaf. You're right. Because it sounded a little bit rough, so I was like, oh, maybe it's one of the emblems. Was that Alfred? No, Alfred's is a little bit more. I guess I want to say a little bit more dorky is the best way to describe it. It probably was Leaf. But yeah, oh, that's so cute. Those are all such good Funkos, man. I wish they actually sold like good Funko Pops here, but they just sell like things that I don't know or follow, so unfortunately I can't get them. Let's see my elderly dog and my new sis's dog today. Oh, your sis's new dog, not your new sis, not your new sis's dog. I know what you meant, but oh, that's so fun. I love doggies. I love the elderly doggos. But anyways, just to summarize, once we get into the game. Also, let me know if the sound is it loud enough, or do I need to turn it up, turn it down? Like, I know you guys could hear it. It's just let's see. Your new dog is overly social. Aww. I love the overly social older dogs. They're a little bit like on the slower side, but then they still like love pets. They love to talk to people. They love to interact. It's so cute. But yeah. Sounds good? Okay, that's good. Thank you. If you do need me to turn it up, do let me know. It's an easy fix. I just gotta just press the button on my Switch. She's a bit younger though. Oh, what do you mean still? Oh wait, you said your sister's new dog is. Oh, your sister's new dog isn't the elderly dog. They're still younger dog. Oh, my bad. My bad. Oh, but it's okay. What are the benefits of breeding in Pokemon? I haven't tried in Pokemon. Only ever got a breeding system in Temtem. In terms of breeding Pokemon, there's really a lot of things. One of them is that you can breed specific egg moves. You could probably find a guide on how to do that online. I don't think it'd probably be easier for it to do it that way. But yeah, some moves that they won't be able to get up normally through level up would be one way. For main story gameplay, I don't think you need to do it. It's more of like a post game thing. And then another thing people like to do with eggs is to breed shinies. I believe that's still in the game. Is if you breed two Pokemon, one of them being from a different region, like I think let's say like the Sylveon from Italy, for example. I think it raises your stats if you were to breed like let's say the female Sylveon I got plus like a male Eevee that you got in game. They're more likely to get a shiny egg hatched. But that would be that's a Masuda method. I don't know. I think that's still a thing. I only when people do it for comp. Oh, you are talking about for like the breeding and stuff? Yeah. Yeah, but probably I gotta be the very best like no one ever was. I mean, well, you don't have to be the best by breeding. Like, breeding isn't really necessary. Also, some Pokemon can only be like gotten by breeding. I know in Scarlet and Violet they made it easier, but like from previous games, you could really only get like the only other easy way to get a Munchlax in like Diamond and Pearl was to breed a Snorlax that you got from a different game. Or like the second gen Pokemon like Magby, Smoochum, Kid, all that sort of fun stuff. Oh, I only know when people do it for comp. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. But in any case, so we are here. We're on just before chapter 17. Where are we now? So I did a little bit of grinding. It's not much because you can't really do too much off screen. But anyways, so there's me. So I'm still the Wolf Knight that I am. I've still got Cancer. I've still got Draconic Hex, which basically inflicts -4 to all stats, which is really good because I usually initial starter, I move in, and then I move away, and I have a bunch of avoid. Now we still got Seedall, we still got Rosado. He's level 5 now. I think I got him to level 5 off screen. Also, I did the Ana Paralog off screen because it's not that interesting, and I knew if I didn't do it, I would never do it at the end of the day. But also that was just to get Rosado some levels. But yeah, so we got Ana. Basically, the thing is that she ends up running away from bandits. She hides in a chest, you find her, and then she joins your team. That's basically all she does. You don't miss much. She's also an axe fighter for some reason, but she also has a really good magic stat growth, so people tend to make her into a sage, which is a lot better for her, and also has better luck stat because this is what her thing is. She gets like 500 gold after she defeats a foe, which is great for grinding on from Maddening mode. I mean, most people will tend to use her, but she's not necessary if you use her money wisely. But anyways, so we got Rosado, we still got Pandreo. I think last stream, if you guys missed it, we did give him some more skill, so he has Alacrity++, he's got Speed +4, and currently he's with Veronica at max, but I might switch him eventually once we do more DLC stuff. Zelkov is still our hero. I'm still on the fence if I'm going to use him this run through. He's not great, but he's hanging in there. Kagetsu is still doing pretty well. He's our Wyvern Knight, he's got Alacrity. I'm probably going to try and get him a little bit more speed, but otherwise he's honestly fine like this. Boucheron has been our go-to Elderguard tank, or Elderguard bruiser. Ember has been, despite having a rating of 104, he's been amazing. I mean, that's basically how the Halberdiers work. As long as the person has high strength stat, the pincer attack thing is basically as long as the attacker, your Halberdier is on the other side of one of your allies, or an ally's on the other side of one of your opponents, then they can automatically double. So like, the other stats are irrelevant. Yes, chest. But yeah, Anna's there. We still have Fagotto, who has even more chest showing. He's also our warrior. He's more of our bow user, whilst Boucheron is more of our axe user, but they still both usable. Diamants, I've been trying to use him with Hector a bit more, because I don't know if I like him with Ike per se. I remember I used him with Hector. I tried him with Ike in the previous run-throughs. He works well, but I think we need to wait until we get Wrath by beating Ike's Paralog and also getting some Vantage stuff, which comes with Leaf's Ring, but we don't get that until chapter 18, I think. Something like that. But yeah, we're still using him. Jean is our other healer. We're still using him. Clan we haven't been using as much, unfortunately, which is a little bit sad, but we are going to be getting a new magic user soon. And then we have Lewis, who I haven't really been using. Same with Vander, same with Alfred, and Alchrist, unfortunately, as much as I love him, he's kind of been his lack of an attack stat in this playthrough has been kind of hindering him. So unfortunately, because I have Fagato and I have Bouchon, he's kind of been sitting on the sidelines, which is, again, a shame. But I did use him in his previous run through, so don't get me wrong. If you do want to use him, he is a really good unit. Just note that you might have to put some more strength into him. I like Ek Hector. Yeah, I like Ek and Hector, yay. And then Bune. Bune's here. He exists. I was going to use him and then didn't end up using him, so yeah. And that's it for our all males currently. I think the plan, what we were going to do today is actually we're going to do some of the Xenologue stuff. Now, as I was mentioning before, I know I've mentioned it multiple times, but if this is your first experience with the Xenologue, for your third game through now, we're at least like 2/3, I'd say. And I think we're, okay, it's probably a little bit over the halfway point because there's like 24 chapters or something? I can't remember. But we're on like chapter 17 and there's a bunch of paralogs, keep in mind. So there's a lot of chapters left to be done. So I'd say a bit over halfway. Still no Alfred. Yeah, well, Alfred is here. It's just, again, Alfred is on a Maddening run problem, dear Fluffle, is that his stats are kind of bad. He's at a 94. So like I could use him, but I just don't really have a main use for him. I'm sorry. I used him a lot of my main playthrough though. He was a staple on my main teams. Don't get me wrong. I love him. He's still there. I mean, if he's around, I'm gonna go say hi to him. Where is he? Oh, here. Hold on. I'm gonna go say hi to Alfred real quick. Just for you. Where is he? I know, but I love him nonetheless. Oh, me too. Where is he? Here. Hold on. Let's go say hi to the husband.
But
Did he just say butt? Did he call me a butt? Anyways, we'll give him my spirit gem.
nice.
There you go. There we go. Just for you, Fluffle. Just because I still love him. It's just I can't use him on this playthrough. What if he said bud? No, I think he said butt. I think he said butt. I think he's into butts right now. But anywho's. So yeah, we're gonna be, I think we'll do the Fell Xenologue today. I love how horny he is for Muscleman saying baby saying, oh yeah, me too. Which is funny too, because like he actually works out quite a bit. He's like probably one of the few people that works out a lot, but he's still on the Twinkie side, so. You said butt like 3 times and I appear. Oh my god, butt. Hi Growan, how are you? Welcome on in. But did you take the man's clothes and put him in dog ears? No. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you mean. I haven't done that to any of the men. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, we're going to be doing the Fell Xenologue today. Like I mentioned, the Fell Xenologue, it's set levels, it's set stats, and set character classes. So even though, like, let's say Pandreo, for example, is a sage in my run, he stays in his bishop class. Basically, everyone is their canonical classes, per se, if you were to not reclass them into whatever class they were going to be. But you don't gain XP. You gain items in the game, but you can't use them, like, post finishing it. It's 6 chapters long. There's 3 difficulties. Obviously, it's still normal, hard, and maddening. As I mentioned before, maddening, normal is easy. It's like really easy. Hard mode is maddening, basically. And maddening is equivalent to maddening plus. You should be ashamed, honestly, can't judge you. Now, is this all part of the male run? Yes, it's all part of the male run. But anywho, so we will still try and at least use all male characters only for the Xenologue, but you don't get anything really for doing normal versus maddening mode other than brownie points. You still get the same rewards at the end of it. We will get, I think it's 6 characters. 2 of them are going to be male, I think 4 are female. But you don't get any more rewards whether you do normal or hard or maddening. So to save myself some sanity, and also because it's 6 chapters and the story is long, like, I mean, it is long. So we are going to, we're going to change that to normal. Do you understand now? Not? Yeah. We're gonna do this on normal mode, just because we don't gain much else from doing maddening other than a longer stream. And I don't, like, you'll see by chapter 5 and 6 are some of the, well, 4, 5, and 6 are pretty long, but once you see the characters that we're stuck with, then just imagine it on hard mode and maddening. Please go do so. So yes, technically yes, I'm losing the run because I'm not playing maddening. Sue me. I don't want to do that to myself. I mean, we like longer streams. True. I'm not doing maddening for sure. That's 100% guaranteed. Do I want to do hard mode either? No, because hard mode takes forever. Hard mode is basically maddening, but also I don't want to do that to myself again. I like the story of the Xenologue. I don't like the maps. There's only one map I like, but I don't like it. So if you want to experience it for yourself, yeah, do normal. If you want to experience it yourself, go ahead. If you want to see what Madding's like, I'm sure there are runs online you could find. For the sake of just trying to get the characters, that's the main reason we're doing this. And also potentially 2 classes, because you get 2 unique classes.
Faced one way.
That's why we're doing this.
Years separation.
But yeah, enjoying the story. I do like this story. A lot better than the original.
100 years regret.
Also, we're far enough in that it'll make sense. You basically need to have met all the lords for it to make sense.
Dream of my sorrow. Pray. Dispel the darkness from this world. The only light here is in memory. And the hope you instilled flickers.
And there's
Alas,
animated cutscenes.
I know the truth. In this world, there is no salvation. In this world, there is no you.
Yeah, gasp. Animation. And a lot of voice acting too. Like, the scenes are really long, which is why I also wanted to do normal mode, because it will take forever otherwise, not because of the maps, but just because of this.
This isn't the Somniel. Who are you?
I am. No,
It's our other
it
self.
Is no matter. My name lost its meaning long ago.
But I have this strange feeling, as if the two of us have met somewhere.
We have never met before. Not in any way you would understand. I'm speaking to you from across a mirror. You are my reflection, and my land's last hope. Please, I need your assistance. Will you save those who are important to me?
No, I don't feel like it.
Of course.
Can I just have the hot guy at the end?
Really? You accept my plea without hearing what it entails?
I suppose I feel like helping you might ease some of my own anxieties. Almost as if this is a chance to get back something that I lost a long time ago. In short,
like my virginity?
Yes, I'm here for you.
I'm glad to hear you say so. I was afraid you would refuse.
I don't know if I want that back.
I'm unable to explain all the details. Suffice to say that the land I speak of is threatened by a foe with a wicked heart. The only hope for my people is for you to collect the 7 bracelets.
We get to collect the 7 Dragon
In
Balls.
my world, emblems dwell inside bracelets. You will need them in order to succeed. Now, I will transport you there. Those you encounter after arriving will guide you.
Will you and I meet again?
Balls where? Balls!
We will
Right over there,
not.
ground. Right over there. Grab him. Grab
Nor
him.
have we ever met. Not even in this very moment.
You speak so cryptically. Still, I get the feeling I will see you again.
Be off now. I thank
We
you
zoom.
and wish you good fortune in the battles ahead.
Zoom, zoom.
Goodbye, my fellow divine dragon. My twin from another world. On your journey, I hope you feel joy, suffering, sorrow, and love, because I will feel nothing anymore. I will never awaken again.
Well, that's cryptic. Bye, other self.
So bright.
Sister!
Oh my god, it's late mode.
Our prayers are answered!
Ah!
After all these long years, at last our savior has come. You.
Is that?
Where am I?
You are in Lethos Castle. We have long awaited your arrival.
You're so pretty.
Thank you for answering our prayers. I am Nell, one of the dragons who resides here.
Oh my god, it's
And I am
they!
Nil, her twin brother.
Not to be
It's
confused
nice
with
to meet
Nils
you,
from
Nell.
Fire Emblem 7.
And you, Nil. I'm the Divine Dragon.
Which I kept calling him Nils the first playthrough.
So you are the divine dragon.
Yes, the twins!
Fate has made a cruel
Also, I love their
and
outfits. Like,
mysterious
I
choice.
love the checkerish diamondy prints.
It is such a joy to see you reborn.
Reborn? What does that...
The divine dragon is deceased. You fell in the last war. Our world has been consumed by darkness in the time since. We have long prayed for a savior.
This is
to aid
basically
us,
for anyone that's confused.
and
This is
your
an alternate
appearance seems
reality.
to be our answer. It is unfortunate. I would have preferred never to see you again.
Nell?
But we are in desperate need of aid, and we do not have the luxury of choice. I will speak no more of it. Please follow me.
I'm so sorry, Divine One. She is rather more upset by this than I would have expected. She and the Divine Dragon have a somewhat complicated history.
They were roommates. They were roommates.
This is the bracelet vault. Here, our emblem bracelets are kept secure.
I see.
Oh my god, they were roommates. Ah!
Upon that pedestal lies the bracelet of the Shepherd Exalt. It is the sole bracelet in our
If
possession.
you'll notice,
the emblems
El
within
Shepherd
it are
Exalt,
safely in
that's the
slumber.
Crom and Robin
There
ring.
are 7 bracelets in total. We lost the other 6 in the war with Sombron.
As you'll notice,
So,
he
exists
that's
in
basically
your
the
world as
DLC
well.
rings.
I will explain from the beginning. The first dragons were born millennia ago, and from them came the divine and fell dragons. For a
The gay
time,
rights
there was
bracelet,
peace,
yes.
until the fell dragons
The gay
turned to
father's bracelet.
conquest and destruction.
Ocean!
With the world under threat.
Oh my god,
the
thank you for the
divine
raid. Hold on, I'm
dragons
just
and
gonna pause
people
the
prayed for
dialogue for a
salvation.
second. Hello, welcome on in, Ocean. How you doing? How was your stream? Can I get a shout out for dear Ocean? Welcome, welcome. My name's Papa Lost Fun, good boy. She's been a VTuber. How is you doing? Thank you, Growan. Left 4 Dead. Ooh. Oh god. Ooh. This game must be dead for like 6 hours. Jesus Christ. Well, I hope you get some rest. Oh my god, 6 hours is a long stream. That's basically a work shift. But yes, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid. If you have to get some rest or water, please go do so. I know it's late for you. But yeah, if you have to go rest, go do so. I also saw your post in the server. Looking very good. Looking very snazzy. Thank you for the raid. And yeah, welcome in. Yeah, we're doing the Felsian log right now. So this is the DLC stuff.
And that salvation came in the form of beings from other worlds known as emblems. The emblems were manifestations of those ardent prayers for peace.
My sister and I were performing that ancient rite when you arrived. We thought a new emblem would appear to save us.
And you got me.
I know they're probably just
Yes.
doing some weird prayer
It was
thing,
quite
but a
the
part of me is
shock.
just imagining them
I'm still
dancing.
a bit beside myself.
Just doing like a
The emblems brought an end to the fighting, but only
kind
temporarily.
of like a rain dance.
1,000 years ago, Sombron sought to exploit the emblems for his own ambitions.
We experienced that war firsthand. It was awful. The entire continent became a battlefield. The dragons and the royal families fought over the emblems until all sides were exhausted.
But as we stood upon the brink of annihilation, the divine dragons won a key victory. Lumera, the divine
I
dragon
mean,
monarch,
finally sent it to the
imprisoned
GP.
fell dragon
That's true, but
Sombron.
hers is a little
At
bit
the
more of
cost
like a
of her
somber
life.
dance, right?
My
Like
mother
more
died
serious.
1,000
I was
years
expecting
ago?
more of like a
Her
hoity-toity, like a
sacrifice
doo-doo-doo,
bestowed peace
hands
upon
above the head,
people even as they
doo-doo-doo-doo.
mourned her passing. But it was her successor who healed the wounded land.
Singing a
and
little
returned it
chant,
to
you know, kind of like
prosperity.
that.
Her
Like
successor.
Nil being like
You
completely
mean the
into
next
it,
divine
Nell
dragon
like hating her
monarch?
life.
Yes, you.
The divine dragon monarch after Lumera was her own begotten child.
So I took the throne after she died. This is
Basically,
so
our mother
different
dies
than
in
the
this timeline
history
too.
of
She just
my
never
world.
gets to live.
You are a wonderful
Praying to God and just starts
ruler.
pulling up the macro.
Under
Yes!
your reign, it seems like the world would be at peace.
The summoning
for the
dance
rest
of the divine
time.
dragon is the
But it was
Macarena.
not to be. Sombron eventually returned.
PC turned off.
And
Time to wind
another
down in bed
war
while watching for a
began.
bit. Yeah.
Whosoever gathers all
You go get
7
your
of the
rest.
awakened emblems will be granted immense
As you
power.
imagine doing the Macarena to
Sombron
summon the
intended to
divine
use that
dragons.
power to exact revenge and restore the fell dragon's honor. To achieve that end, he was willing to set the whole world ablaze.
And I
Hey,
take it I
Macarena.
lost this war.
No, not exactly. You and Sombron each slew the other.
Oh my god, we
On the night of the
slayed.
decisive clash,
We
you
slayed
and
each
he
other.
perished at the
Yes.
same moment.
Well, thank you for the wellness check,
So the
Felix.
fell dragon is already gone? Then who is it that's putting your world in danger now?
an unknown malefactor is attempting to fulfill the late Sombron's ambitions.
You're
They
welcome,
come
sir.
and go
Thank you.
without a
Oh my god,
trace.
sir. Oh,
We know nothing
It feels
of
so
their
official.
whereabouts or appearance. All we know for sure is that, like Sombron, this individual wants to collect the 7 bracelets.
So I'm glad
In
that you
fact,
liked the antagonist
we
design. Was really
believe
coming
they already have 2.
One in Lethos
Ooh,
Castle,
That's
2 in
exciting.
enemy hands. Where are the other 4?
Each of the 4 nations of Elios possesses one.
Tentia Dragon.
They once fought under a
meets
single
meet me
banner.
contest.
that
Interesting. I
changed
feel like I'm saying that
drastically
completely
after your
wrong and
death.
butchering it.
Now,
but ooh.
with nothing to unite them, the little ones, the humans, bicker among themselves. Thus far, they have kept one another in check. But war could break out at any moment,
I don't know if the Divine Dragon's army was ever truly united. I saw them argue in this very castle about which nation was to blame for your death.
Oh,
Which
hydrangea.
is absurd, of
Hydrangea.
course.
So, like the flower
It was
hydrangea.
no one's fault.
Tensia,
Now that
hydrangea,
our
meet me
savior has
contact.
arrived,
Ooh.
it is imperative we reclaim the bracelets.
What's scary? 12 rings or
The
7
conflict
bracelets?
we have avoided
Like,
for years will soon
to
be
wear?
inevitable. You may need to cross
rings.
blades with people who resemble your
Because I
own
feel like the
friends
bracelets are
and
too
allies.
small
I
to go around
understand.
my, never
I'll
mind.
brace myself for that possibility. So.
And at
you're
least that
both
way the rings,
divine
because one of the
dragons
rings
like
is
me?
Ike. And
What
I would
gave
like
you
to,
that
I would like
impression?
to stick myself into
You said
Ike,
you
you know
were
what I mean?
dragons, and
Do you catch
live
my
in Aiko's
drift?
castle,
I'm
so
pretty
I
sure
just
Ike has a
assumed.
bigger hole.
Your assumption
If you catch my
is
drift.
incorrect.
What she means, Divine One,
Sorry,
is that
I'm talking over them. Yeah. Hey, yo.
Assassins!
You look strangely like my husband. Also, fun fact.
She's a fell dragon.
Yes,
My brother and I both.
they are dragons. Also,
In this
Nell's
world,
dragon form
all
is
dragons are
fucking
born as
pretty.
twins.
Hold on, I'm just gonna stop it. Look at this. Look at her. Isn't she gorgeous? Like the blue. I know I'm biased because it's blue, but like, oh, it's so shiny. It's like, it's a mixture between like a cobra, but like a dragon with like the frills. It's so cool. And then Nell's just looking like insane over here.
We severed ties with our father during the last war. We now fight against our misguided kin.
I cannot transform, but that does not stop me from fighting at Nell's side.
Fell dragon twins.
It has like ocean effects. Yeah.
Suppose I simply
Got, like, this
assumed
little,
that
like,
you would
ripple effect
already
into
know
it.
what we were. It seems I was mistaken. If you will not aid us, you may leave. We will defend this world ourselves.
Nell like Nils?
No.
No, not to be confused
I'll
with
fight with
Nils.
you.
I've been calling him
don't care
Nils. No,
about
his
your
name is Nil.
heritage.
It's Nell and Nil.
If you truly want to protect
twins.
this world, I'll be your ally.
Ah, that's a relief. Now, let us march into battle together, just like the good old days.
Show us your medal, Divine One. We shall see if you are truly the answer to our prayers.
Alrighty. So not Nil and Ninian. No, I'm sure Nil is probably a reference to Nils. I wouldn't be surprised. But yes, no, they're different characters. But I kind of wish that they had called them something else. But yeah, in the fellow Xenologue, they're predetermined class and levels. The inventory also predetermined, so you can't change their weapons. Well, I mean, you can change their weapons, but it'll be only whatever they give you, basically. And then it's basically like casual mode, so you can get them back afterwards. Yeah. So, so you get different unique allies for this one. Nell is a dragon unit. She's the only one that can transform. Nell is also considered a dragon unit, but he can't transform. It's nice because they give you the different counterparts, which I really like about Engage. So you know how Alir is supposed to be naturally a sword dragon user? Nell is a lance dragon user, and Nil is a axe dragon user. Which is very handy. And also why, if you're wondering why I randomly had, if you saw in my inventory at some points, have like the Revanche and the Reprisai or whatever it's called, the fancy lance and axe, that's theirs. But yeah, basically we're losing them here will count as a defeat. The fight doesn't drag on, but tis. But anyways, yes. So as you can see here, we get all our characters, but like everyone's level 15 in whatever class that they're in. Honestly, I'm probably gonna stick with Pandreo. I normally would use Sea Doll here, but I tried him at my first run. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, casual mode. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Do you guys see Nil's stats? Do you guys see Nil's stats right now? Do you see the problem with the stipulation that he's not allowed to die? So here's our stats. Here's Nell's stats. Here's Nil. He sucks. That is the problem with this with the fellow Xenologue. They very much live up to the fact that he can't fight. Yeah, Nil is as fragile as my self-esteem. Yes. Hello, Papa. Are the men maddening yet? Oh no, they're maddening. Specifically Nils, who can't fight. I love how there's a lore reason why he's. Oh no, there is a lore reason. I'm glad that they that matches, but at the same time, from a gameplay standpoint, you can't. He doesn't do anything. Why are his stat like that at level 15? I don't know, Ocean. I don't know. He is so pretty. I just wish he could actually fight. Also, his build is 6, so he will get doubled. As you can see, his speed is a 6. His sister is a 12, and she's getting weighed down too. At this point, Nil is just a cheerleader, yeah. And you have to deploy him in Nell a lot of the times. So the only real way you can use him is, this is also why I waited until I got Corrin. You can either put him with Corrin's ring or Byleth's ring to make him a secondary dancer. I guess he's just a healer. Yeah, you can, well, he can't even use the staff. He just has a staff. As you see the staff here, he can't use staves. He can't use staffs, he can only use axes. So he can't heal. He just owns this because why not? That's why you let him finish off stuff that's at like 1 HP. I mean, if you can even do that, he has to be able to hit them first. That is the problem here. But yeah, so we're gonna use Pendreo. He's still good as a sage here, very good. Let's see, who do we want to use with him? But yeah, as you can see here, we got Fogado in the Sentinel class. Why do some of these characters just like they're about to go for at the big top? Because they're all VTubers in their free time. Let's see here. Who do we want to use? As you can tell here, like obviously the secondary characters, or the second class characters like the advanced class characters like Pandreo are obviously better off to be using. We're only allowed 5 characters here, so we have 1 healer. I think that's fine. Because I can't even use like Jean. Jean is stuck in his like Chi Adept monk class, the base one, so he can't do shit. Huffy! My god, hi, thank you for the tier 1 subscription for 22 months, my goodness. Welcome, welcome, how you doing? But yeah, I think, yeah, because like a lot of the characters, like Diamant's in his regular class, I think we'll just end up using Rosado. Rosado, or actually no, we'll use Kagetsu. Because we'll use Kagetsu in the Swordsmaster class, I think that's fair. Who's how you, I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Thank you. But yeah, for Nils, you probably want to give him Byleth's ring so he can dance people just to move him around. Or you can also give him Corrin's ring. Either way, you're putting 1 on Nils and 1 on Nell. Because Corrin, with the dragons thing, if you put it on a dragon unit, Corrin is able to basically have access to all the different type of trained effects. So I would probably use it on Corrin on Nell. And then Nils we're probably going to stick Byleth on.
Byleth! Let's go.
It's also a trust struggle because obviously your emblem ring levels stay with you from previous ones, which is why like Lucina is still fine on me, Pendreo and Veronica is still fine. Kagetsu doesn't have much, but I should probably give him a ring. So let's finish 3 houses. Oh, you should. It's a good game. And then we're gonna give you. I know I don't usually use a ring on Kagetsu, but he does occasionally use the Edelgard ring.
Count on me.
All right. And now you'll kind of see how this map goes.
The enemy has most likely come for the bracelet of the Shepherd Exalt. We must stop
Why does
them
Emblem
here
level
before
carry
they
over?
can
I
reach
don't
its
fucking
location.
know. It's the Huband. I didn't notice that. Yeah, it does. That's how you can also get around it on the harder modes, is if you just level up on your free time. But yeah, as you can tell here, there's a bunch of corrupted wolves. 69. Ayo. But yeah. It'll explain it later, but the wolves in this one are very, very annoying. Which is why I'm doing it on normal mode.
Allow me.
Also, the Swordmaster crits, which I never got to show up because I reclassed Kagetsu, are so fun. So, another reason why we're using him here. We'll try and use Nell as little as possible. Yeah, nice crit. We're going to use her as little as possible to keep the all-male run. But I think what we'll do is we'll just keep her more on the back line. Oh, there he is. There's his line. Sorry. I like it when he howls in my ear.
Yes.
And then we'll stick Nell here. I know something else that could be it. Ooh.
Watch out.
Ooh. Also, as you can tell, he has Tiki's ring. You're nothing but funny. Hey-oh. Ooh.
We could have been friends.
God, I love that crit animation. I just wish Sword Masters were better. I think the only good Sword Master actually is Kagetsu himself.
Curse with my restore staff. Give it to someone who can use it.
Yeah, so in this one, the wolves have a corrupted status. Basically, when they attack, they reduce your max HP by 5. This is on normal mode, mind you, where all this, it's fine. It seems like a reasonable amount. add-on to Maddening and hard mode and Maddening, they increase the amount of wolves and their speed, so that you can't double them, they'll double you. They'll hit you twice. Your HP will keep going down, like maximum, until you restore it. At maximum, you can pretty much only add like 2 other healers onto your team on this route. Like hard mode was already a bitch, so like this ain't any better. But yeah, if your left leg is breakfast, right, you're gonna have lunch. Oh, why don't you can have dessert? That is dessert in between those. But yeah, as you can see here, Nil, he's fine, but because the stats aren't as inflated in the higher levels, because this is normal mode. In other modes, he can't hit for shit, but also he hits like a wet paper bag. So he can't double. He only hits decently hard because he uses an axe. That's about it. Also, I forget what the gold spots do in this one. I'll just stick you here. We'll just move slowly. Also, like I forgot to mention too. I don't know if I did, but if you defeat enemies here, you do not get XP. So you don't really have to fight everybody. There's no real reason to. All right, he already has a restore staff. Okay, that's fine. And we'll just stick now here. So yeah, just move forward. Just try and beat the maps as fast as you can, basically. Like we don't have to optimize here. Because the only thing we gain out of this is more time wasted. Let's see here. So I can do this. As you can see, in comparison though, you saw Nils who did 12 damage. Kagetsu can do 52. Add in the crits because he has already a high crit chance. Game teamwork and support. That is true. And sadness. A little bit of sadness. But yeah, the annoying part here, now as you can see, every time I get hit, -5 to my max health. I don't know, you can stand here, sure. I guess we'll get bond fragments, because why not? But yeah, you usually want to keep Nil at the back. Like, this is probably the only map he's actually going to be useful for. Everywhere else, he's going to be a pain in your ass. Sadness is good. I survive off licking tears of someone else. Hey, that's fair. They're tasty. Also, I forgot the main reason why I'm using Pandreo and Kagetsu is because I give them a Lackady plus, so... Ow!
プライド100ファイヤーエンブレムハズゴーンウォーク Now it's fire inside.
It's the Fire Emblem? Oh my god, I love that. Oh, but anyways, yeah, just I wanted to show off because I never really get to use Corrin because Corrin is usually on what's his name, Seedall for now. So the other classes can only use one of these. Dragon classes can have access to all of these different ones. If I'm free, I just like to use the suck one because this just heals HP at the start of your turn. This is also how you survive. We'll just do this. Yeah, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it, Ocean. Okay, we'll move you there. I forgot when this one starts to move, so I'm just going to stick myself here. I guess. Oh yeah, you can still get EXP from those things, but you don't really gain any EXP otherwise, so there's no real point to that.
That helps.
I used to think he was saying instead of that helps, he was saying the hell. I got like 30, 100, 400 a month free. Ooh, thank you. Let's luck now, beautiful. Make good choices. Never. I never make good choices, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Nice to see you, Puffy. Okay. I'm gonna stick myself here. He's probably just gonna end up attacking me. No good choices equals spanking, as I will leave you with that. But what if I want that? Huh. Ah. Also, there's no reason to not use your stabs here because they go back to,
Kind of you.
even if you use some of your restores, they'll just go back to full at the beginning of your next chapter. So might as well go out. Oh, so I forgot to show off too. Their skills are basically this. Nell, if Nell gets hit, then she gains increased crit chance for 1 turn. And then if Nils, I think Nils has to do with when an ally defeats a foe, you get more crits. So basically, he has to just be nearby, and then he gets increased crit chance. And then Nell can just gain the crit chance from wherever. So even if Nell's on the other side of the map, he'll still get it. You saw Circe yesterday and feel out of that sound? Aww. Circe is a cool Poke. I'm gonna do this here. I'm calling him Nils again. I'm never gonna stop calling him Nils. I think that's just a given. Listen, it's hard. It's hard, okay? Are you gonna move? No, you're not.
I'm gonna enjoy this. It won't be easy beating that one. Not with my emblem's power protecting it.
No, not the evil Fogato. No, you're too sexy to be evil. Stop it. Okay, so let's see here. What can we do? So Nil can go over here. Nil can do this.
I can help too!
Oh my god, he got a crit. That never happens. Because first time playing this was hard mode, he never hit crit anything. Despite his ability. Let's see. We'll get rid of this one.
May their souls find peace.
Yeah, this will make this go much faster. Normally, I think the map my first time I did this took about... Oh, I want to say...
Engage!
It took me about an hour to do. And that, like here, it took like a lot less than that. Yeah, we'll do it Parthia. This is also so I can do this, move him back, move this, do a killing edge.
I'll go first. Precision, power. Rest in pieces.
And this is how Kagetsu is normally. So nothing has changed. Oh, right. I forgot I have to move now. I feel like I have to show her off in battle at least once. Oh yeah, and this thing can keep using the Divine Blessing. So he'll constantly get the double, or sorry, the extra health bar. And yeah, keep in mind, this is fine now. This is fine now. The problem on the other route is that Nil, he already went down to 20 from 1 hit. If you're on the harder difficulties, there's multiple that are surrounding him. He just goes down really fast. I'm not saying for gay reason or anything at all. Fair enough. Okay, so we'll engage with Kagetsu.
Engage!
We're gonna take down this thing first. Oh nope, we're gonna do this. Houses unite. Gonna take down our husband.
Hand over the bracelet.
Never.
Strategy in motion.
Goodbye, husband.
That was fun.
Was it? Are you a masochist?
You won. This time.
Yay! We don't even have to fight the other wolf. Easy clap, yeah. This is also why we're doing easy mode, because like I said, there's 6 chapters. This is the shorter one. Gris? Gris?
They got away. I was hoping we would finally learn their identity.
At least we got back the bracelet they were carrying. That's...
The bracelet of the ancestor. It seems different since we last laid eyes on it.
It's dear Tiki.
Maybe this emblem can tell us about their time in enemy hands. I'll summon them again so we can talk.
In case you haven't done the DLC yet, at least the fun thing with this is that you still get to talk to some of the
What?
lords anyways. They're
The
just
invocation isn't coming to
they just are a bit
Perhaps it's because I'm in a
nerfed,
new world?
so to speak, because you
But
can't
that's
use
no
them.
Good. Summoning emblems is what a divine dragon does.
Yeah, they summon themselves. They're just like,
I'm dragon. I'm Tiki. Are you a divine dragon like me?
oh,
Well,
Tiki.
Impossible. Emblems in this state shouldn't be able to speak.
Hello, Emblem Tiki. I might be able to summon you again, but your invocation isn't coming to me. Do you know it?
Why
I
is she
don't know
British?
anything
I-
about an
I don't know
invocation.
why we have a British dragon.
My head feels fuzzy.
She's a little bit fuzzy. She's a little bit
hurts.
sleepy.
Please, don't make me fight anymore.
She's a sleepy dragon,
I
dear
don't like
Ocean.
hurting people.
You're probably gonna
You
kill
need
me, by the
not
way,
act
with my
against
British
your will.
accent. I'm
Allow me
terrible
to
at it.
return you to peaceful slumber.
You can do that?
I can indeed. But I am unfamiliar with
Yeah,
this.
Nell is
summoning
basically the
power
opposite
which
of what
you
we
speak.
can do.
The
She
divine dragon
is
of
the
this
Veronica
world
to
was
the
able to
Alphonse,
cleanse
if
fallen
in
emblems.
the Fire Emblem
It
Heroes
would
universe,
seem
if you
that
will.
you cannot do the same.
It's okay, I'm
So
British. I
will
give you
send
permission.
Emblem
Do
Tiki to
you?
rest.
You really
In
shouldn't.
slumber, she will be safe from those who would exploit her power. No
But yes,
longer will
Tiki's
she be
British.
compelled to fight.
She has been
You
since she
might
got
say we are containing
reintroduced.
her power in the bracelet.
I think in Awakening.
Sadly, since we lack the ability to awaken emblems, she cannot aid us any further.
As I say to people, I see enough British people in my
It
daily life.
sounds
I don't
like
want to see
our
them in
only option
media.
right now. Please.
I also
go
see enough
ahead.
straight people in my
Whatever
life. I don't need to
benefits
see
there might
straight
be to
people in
keeping her
media.
awake,
Like,
I
ew.
won't force her to fight.
Heterosexuals? No, I'm just kidding. I love straight people.
We'll meet again
Exactly.
someday.
I'd like that. When we do, let's play together lots, okay?
It's sad in this
Absolutely.
timeline. This is pretty much
Farewell,
the most
Emblem Tiki.
screen time
Sweet
the
dreams.
rings will get. But it's nice that they get a role in this one, because otherwise they don't really do much else otherwise. And also make good. It's nice that it gives their voice actors a little bit more, extra lines.
Now, so long as we keep her away from the enemy, she will be able to rest.
Thank you, Nell.
We place our emblems into slumber as a matter of course, to prevent their exploitation. Emblem Tiki was thus asleep when she was taken. But she returned to us awake. Our foe must therefore possess the power to awaken emblems.
Only divine and fell dragons can control them in that way. There are no divine dragons left in this world.
These
so
two
that
just
means
remind me
our
of like
enemy is a fell
something from
dragon.
Alice in
One
Wonderland.
of
You
our
know their outfits,
siblings,
kind of
in
like
other words.
sort of a chess piece
If
card
it's a sibling
vibe.
of yours,
so to
then
speak.
Do you have any idea who it could be?
We have many brothers.
See, why
and
can Camilla have a
sisters,
mixture of their outfits?
but we're not
Right?
acquainted
If
with all
Camilla
of
could
them.
have this outfit,
Many died in the most
maybe change her hair
recent war.
color a little bit,
There
and then
is no
have like a
telling which of
personality
them
that's less
survived.
egregious, then
The
yes.
power to control
Yeah, I see.
emblems is
Mhm, mhm.
rare.
Not whatever
If
the
we
fuck.
knew the
Yeah, not.
culprit, we
I
would
see. The
surely
thing is,
recall.
Nell is showing a
Perhaps
nice
this
amount of
child was
cleavage,
born after we left
but it's not like
Sunbrown,
egregious. You know
or
what I mean?
developed this power late.
Dragon
And her
powers
thing also
are
isn't
unpredictable.
wanting to like squish you
I
in
cannot
her
transform
chest
myself or control
and wanting to dote
emblems
on
at
you
all.
forever
Some
and like
one
only
deemed
loving
me
you.
a
She actually kind of
failure.
hates you. Not gonna
If I
lie.
had stayed with him,
So it's kind of
I
refreshing
would
what they did with
probably
Nell
be
here.
dead by now.
How awful.
I managed to survive only because Nell took me with her when she left. Nah.
Wish for the
angers
outfits
me
is
to
just because
think
I'm
that
wearing
our
this because I want to.
siblings could be
Yeah,
behind
exactly.
this.
Same with Neil
Given
too.
that kind
Like
of
you think
power,
that a dark
only
dragon,
to
or
use
sorry,
it
like
for
a fell
evil.
dragon.
What a
The black
waste.
kind of makes sense.
No.
Sure, the white because it matches with his hair. The bright pink.
Sorry.
I was
It's
not
my
expecting that, but I live
intention
for
to
it.
Poison the mood.
So, Divine One, our objective is to put an end to the ambitions of Sombron's mysterious
And I
heir.
like her little like
Since we are
like
fighting to
floof back
return
here,
the
which doesn't
emblems
really
to
serve
slumber,
anything because I
you
don't
will
even know
not
if it's a
be able to
hood.
help us.
You know what I
Knowing
mean?
this,
Like if you
it
see
is your
this,
choice whether or
what
not
is
to
that?
join our
Is it just
cause.
is it just ruffles?
say you?
Like is it just
Yes,
fur?
I'll help.
That's not even around her neck.
Splendid.
It's just on her
It
back.
is such a comfort to have you on our side.
And she can't even put it up because her
Isn't it
fucking
now?
like
After
crown
what I
point
saw
things
that
are in the way.
battle, I must agree.
If it is a hood.
But I will remain unsettled by the necessity of fighting
Oops.
alongside this dead dragon.
Oh, I unsettle you, do I?
Please. There
As
is
you can
no
see, Nell
need
hates
to
us.
quarrel. Why don't the two of you shake hands and agree to be friends from now on?
I decline.
Then I guess I'll
And this is
pass
why
too.
she's a refreshing character. This is why I like Soren and Ike in these
You
games
could at
because
least try to
Ike
get
doesn't give two
along.
shits and Soren hates your guts.
Before
So
we
does
depart
Nell.
the castle now, we should say our farewells.
Oh, agreed.
I didn't know anyone else was in the castle. Is it a person I know?
You are welcome to come find out. But what you see may upset you.
Oh, I'm sure you know them. The only other person that could be in this
looks
castle.
to be a monument of some kind.
I love her.
This
Oh,
is
I
the
love her
resting
too.
place of the
She's one of the
divine
main
dragon.
reasons why I like this. Why I like the
Grave.
Xenologue more than the main story. because it's actually a character that I want to
did warn
watch.
you.
We will be just a moment, Divine One.
Despite her being like on the
You
cold
can
and
go
like
back
prickly
if you
side,
like.
like
Actually,
it is interesting
do
to
you
see
mind
her
if I
grow
say
throughout this
something?
whole thing.
I'd like to speak to
It's
my
like your
other
problems
self,
aren't mine. Why should I care
who
about?
lives
Yeah,
here with you.
basically. But she's basically like that. I don't see why you should care. You can if you
I
want
think
to,
that would be a lovely gesture.
but you shouldn't.
Visiting my own gravestone. Not something I ever thought I'd do. I
That
can
must
see
be.
why Nell is
I feel like that's
unsettled
bad
by
luck somewhere. You know, visiting your own
this
gravestone,
situation.
where you might potentially be buried. I think isn't that a thing?
promise
Like
to
walking over your own
fulfill
grave,
role
or someone
and
walking over your
protect
grave.
those
Is I think
important
that's
to
what I'm
you as
thinking
best
of.
I can. And with that, my reflection. Goodbye.
Oh, it's kid Nell and Nil.
Why can't I turn into a dragon like you and Father?
There. You may someday.
I'm a failure. I'm weak.
No, Nell. You are strong. Surely you will be able to transform eventually.
Someday you'll be able to transform into a
Not
beautiful
even Father
butterfly.
can say for sure. But until then, hold on to this.
Your Dragonstone? But you won't be able to transform without it.
I can if you carry it for me. And I know you will always be by my side. We are two halves of a whole, Nell. This power is ours to share.
Also, if you notice, Nil's outfit.
Power.
How do you sit in that? How do you sit in that outfit? Because there's like these like those are like spikes. Like, it's like Veronica. How the fuck does she sit on her throne? Painfully? Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, the Felidino has its own map. You can always travel back like in the previous ones. There's skirmishes, but also like why there's no reason to do it because you don't gain any XP. Just do the main story. That's the main reason you're doing this. But anyways, yeah, we get to meet some new characters soon. Seeds of Unrest.
On a battlefield far from all you know, how will you prove your bravery? In the savage garden of blood and steel, who will meet their end? Cast the 4 thrones to fire. Lay 7 flames in the cradle. But there is one who knows the truth. In this world, there is no future. My lonely heart does not beat here.
Already playing this through, it's nice to get to see who the like now I understand who's talking because the first time I was like, who the fuck is
Divine
this?
One. Welcome to the kingdom
And it sort of
of
makes sense.
Firene. It may not be my place to say that as a visitor here myself, but I felt someone ought to.
It's strange. Just like Lethos Castle, this place feels familiar, but not.
If we are finished discussing the scenery, allow me to remind you of the task that lies before us. We are to go to Firene Castle and acquire the bracelet of the Brash General. And time is of the essence.
Yes,
We must collect all
Hector.
7 bracelets before our enemy does.
I hope the royal family is willing to hand theirs over, but I do have my doubts. You know how ill-tempered the Firenes can be.
What? The people I know from Firene are good-natured and peaceful.
Is that so? In this world, they are vengeful and quick to violence. The royal family most of all.
It's nice
That made
in
them
this
useful
alternate world, as you can
allies in
tell.
wartime, despite their
The
disdain
personalities
for
are very
fell
different than what they
dragons.
are in the main
But ever since the
storyline.
Divine Dragon's
So it's nice to
death,
see like a sort of what
they
would
have
they be like if they
completely
weren't
avoided
this way.
visiting us in Lethos.
And who is the ruler here? Queen Ev?
No. She died at the start of the last war, and her throne remained empty until after the war ended, when King Alfred took her place. But as Nils said,
Yes, our boy
he
Alfie's
subsequently
king.
cut ties with us. We were forced to take precautions. So we asked a trusted friend to be our eyes and ears in Firene. She is due to meet us here shortly.
Lady Nell, Lord Nell, hello.
Celestia, we were just talking about you.
There she
I've been
is.
eagerly awaiting your arrival. You must be so tired after that long
Does she
travel.
look familiar to anybody?
A trifle compared to your intelligence work here, I am sure.
Oh, that was
I'm sure you can
nothing,
see where this
Lady
is going,
Nell.
by the way.
But who's this
If you
brought
are
with
familiar
you?
with the storyline.
Oh. How is it
Yeah.
you remind me so much of the Divine Dragon?
Actually,
Yeah.
Glorious day. Divine One, you've been reborn. I knew you could never leave us. Not permanently, anyway. It's so obvious. How could I ever believe Sombron bested the Divine Dragon Monarch?
But yeah, the four win. There are the four wins in this world instead of the four. What are they in the original timeline? Four wolves, something like that.
I'm actually
Four
the
hounds.
divine dragon of another.
They turned from some sort of
What?
canine into like a to
I
a
should
heart,
have let you know
basically.
sooner. This is not the old friend you and I knew. Rather, this is the savior.
After 10 minutes ago, I was
whom
talking
Nella
about good character
summoned
design and then
with
the
an
Celestia.
ancient
Yeah, I know.
This divine dragon.
Well,
arrived
Celestia
in
is
the
basically
castle
Zafia, but if Zafia
after your
decided that she
departure
wanted to be
Firene.
yellow.
I see.
I do like. I'm
Of
gonna be honest though. I
course.
do like Sophia's design.
was
It's just
I
it doesn't fit with her new character
I was there
design.
when we
Like
buried
in the
the
alternate
Divine
time, in the
Dragon.
regular time, I'm
I
sorry,
held
where she's
that
like
lifeless
evil,
hand
like
in mine as we
seductress
said our
dragon. Like
goodbyes.
that makes sense. In this timeline, where she's just like, oh my gosh, I am the head of intelligence.
I know this is
I don't think this
difficult,
fits.
Celestia.
But you know what I mean. Anyways, hi Shiro, how are you? Welcome on in. How's it
I shouldn't
going?
have gotten so emotional. That loss was just as difficult for the two of you. Divine One, my name is Celestia. I am a mage dragon of some small renown.
How's it going?
I always considered both you and Queen Lumera of this world to be my family. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
No, please. Let's skip past acquaintances and just be friends.
How
Just be
funny.
friends.
That's just what the Divine
All
Dragon
we
I
gotta
knew would
do
have
is
said.
just be friends.
Say, is there someone
It's
like me
time to
living
say
in your world
goodbye.
too?
Just be friends.
Well,
Okay, going good for me. I hope the rhyme's been good. Yeah, we're just doing the Xenologue
Silly
right
of
now.
me
It's
to
been okay.
ask. Of
I'm familiar to
course
meet Big
she's
Sis
there, and
Celestia.
no
Yeah,
doubt a
big.
great help
Big
in your
sis.
fight against Sombron.
Big. I'm talking about her left horn, of course.
What news of Firene Castle?
And her hair.
Celestia?
Like, how the fuck do you
You were
walk with
stationed
hair
there
like
for some
that?
time.
Indeed, I was.
It's essentially touching the
Firene
ground.
is making plans
I've never
to
noticed how
invade
long it
its
was.
northern
I just knew it
neighbor.
was long.
Brodia.
Yeah, she has
The idea
horns.
was
Yeah.
Princess Saleine's. It's technically
That's where I was
still
looking.
waiting
Yeah, totally.
for King Alfred's approval.
Like,
But
look
that
at it.
hasn't stopped
Isn't
the
it
young
nice and,
princess from
and
mustering a force
curvy
of
and
elite
big?
knights. We can no longer
Don't you just wanna
stand
grab
by
it?
and simply watch how this unfolds.
Agreed. We must go to the castle and head off this war before it begins.
Another thing. Firene's emblem has been altered somehow since the last time I saw it. We'll need to be careful.
Yes. Now, let us proceed to the castle and reclaim the bracelet of the brash general.
I only hope Alfred and Saline are willing to talk with us.
Well, I don't know if.
Still, Alfred?
Want to make it horn
Still
extenders, make them a
undecided
connecting
about
circle?
whether to
Yes.
invade?
Don't rush me, Saline. This is a big decision. I need time to think it over.
No, you need to take action.
It's not that easy.
If you guys remember Saline and
Brodia
Alfred,
was our ally. If we
they
pick a fight
feel a
with
little
them,
different,
there's no
don't you
going
think?
back.
Since Mother and our retainers died in the last war, it falls to us to defend our people. Don't you know they are suffering? With the Divine Dragon gone, the world is falling to ruin. Our crops and flowers are losing their color. Soon the farms will go barren. The only possible remedy is to expand our territory and supplement our resources. Now!
Oh my god,
I
Quickie Man,
know,
thank you
I
for the
know.
thank you for the follow,
As a
Quickie Man.
mining
Welcome on in.
economy, Brodia
How's it
can
going?
spare the resources we need. So an invasion could really help us.
But yeah,
out
essentially,
with
as you can
wealth
see here,
and
Firene has
minerals.
basically become
It's
Brodia.
a decent
If they didn't
plan,
have
but
morals.
There's a big hole in it. The strength of Brodia's military.
Which is precisely why I assembled an order of knights to defeat them. Or is it their emblem you worry about? That silly princess is no match for the brash general.
Nothing's certain. No matter how good our odds look, we could still lose everyone. Or don't you remember? Our retainers so sure they'd come out on top, all falling like petals.
Oh yeah. Also, if you're wondering why the retainers aren't here, yeah, they're all dead. Everyone's retainer's dead, which is basically a good half of the
You have
roster.
changed, Alfred. You used to be afraid of nothing and no one. When the Divine Dragon was lost.
So we got no Louis, no Chloe.
I will handle it
Why'd you bonk me? What did I do?
Meaning I will head to Brodia on my own, without your permission.
With no knights? Are you trying to get killed?
Facing either death by the
But it's nice to see how
sword or a
Saline
broken
and like
heart as
Alfred
our
are different.
people
So their
die.
complete opposites are essentially
I choose the
Saline is
former.
very bloodthirsty and trying to like
perish,
expand her territory.
perhaps
Alfred's
a
become a
real hero
coward.
will emerge and lead our people.
Coward and
I'm content
untrustworthy
with
of
that.
anybody, as opposed to
As for
the
the Brodians,
regular
if they
Alfred who
must
just
suffer in
basically goes
order
along
for
with
our
anything without
people
asking
to live,
questions.
So be it.
Is lackadaisy and
After all,
carefree.
one country's loss is another's gain.
I just can't get through to you, can I?
It's not your fault you were cursed with a stubborn fool for a sister. However, if you want her to have any hope of survival, you must make a choice. What will it be, Your Majesty?
I kind of am living for Saline when she's being a little bit of like a cold bitch. I'm not gonna
I'll
lie.
at least give you a fighting chance. Consider the invasion approved.
Thank you, Alfred.
Let's go. I'll give your knights official notice to prepare for battle.
Wait. Please.
Who goes there?
King Alfred? Princess Saline? It has been quite some time.
Oh my god, it's
Pardon
Nell,
the
Nil, and
interruption, but we are
Celestia's
here to
big,
discuss an urgent matter.
luscious horn.
Well, if it isn't Nell and Nil.
I guess that's the fun thing about her design is that you can still see her even if she's in the back.
True. Simply return the bracelet of the Brash General to us and we will leave you alone.
Oh, please. If we turned it over, the balance of power between nations would fall apart.
So you intend to continue to wield it as a weapon against your peers. It is precisely because they do the same that you now stand upon the brink of war. I do not think the Divine Dragon would find this behavior acceptable.
Oh, you presume to speak on behalf of the Divine Dragon? Curious.
But also you can see why I made this
Considering
normal
your
mode,
father
because
was the
these
one who
cutscenes
denied
are
us
long.
divine
This is only
counsel
chapter 2,
forever.
my friends. Chapter
How
2
dare
of 6.
We had nothing to do with that. How many
Thank you for the one that
times
checked,
must we
Danny.
tell you that we are not Sombron?
Control yourself, Nil.
Of course. I'm sorry.
Rest assured that we are making the same journey to each of the other bracelet holders. We are reclaiming all of them. With that in mind, there is no need for you to
Also,
keep
I just
fearing
really
us
like
any
Nell's
longer.
voice. It's just
How do
very
we know
soothing.
this isn't a trick to
Like it has
weaken
this
us and
nice like
strengthen our
lower
enemies?
like tone to
proof
it.
You took the other country's bracelets.
It has this like edge to it, but
Pyrenees
also at the
is our
same
first
time it's
destination.
like I don't
We have not
care.
reclaimed the other bracelets
Like
yet.
it's hard to describe,
Then
but
there is
like
nothing more to
it's all the
discuss.
qualities that I like in a
We
voice.
march to Brodia. The bracelet's power is indispensable to our invasion efforts. We will not simply hand it over.
Still, you refuse to comply. In that case, you have left us with no choice.
If it's a battle you want, we will be only too happy to oblige.
Fun fact, you can also use the characters
Please,
against their
stop.
alternate versions and they
I
will
don't
have
want to fight
dialogue.
the two of you.
Obviously we're not going to be
Divine
using
one?
Saline, but still.
No. No.
A lot of them will
of course
comment
not.
on like, what the fuck
How
happened to
come
me?
you feel
Why am I like
the
this?
Divine Dragon?
You told us our friend was dead, you wretches! Were you lying to us?
Nelsvia is doing a
No,
really good job of getting
I'm
across.
from
Yeah, the
another
dispassionate,
world.
that's the word, without being
What?
monotone. Because she
No.
still has emotion in her voice.
There's only one
but, like,
explanation. This
It's not
must be
like
one of the
too
corrupted.
much, not too little.
The Fell
Yes.
Dragons used their
Hi,
vile
Cookie Cat,
magic
how are
to make
you?
this
Why you
twisted
have free
puppet
gun?
of our fallen friend.
That's not true. Listen to me.
We don't listen to imposters.
I can't believe you, Fellspawn, did something so sick just to steal our bracelet. No doubt the tears you shed over the Divine Dragon's death were a trick
Because
as
I want a
well.
ray gun. That's fair. That's fair. You can have your ray
Former
gun.
allies,
But
we
yeah,
can resolve
hello.
this
How are you?
peacefully. Your deceit changes things.
No.
Knights, get ready for battle. See to it that Sombron's children are finally put down. We'll bring
Also,
their severed
it's-
heads to
it's interesting
Brodia
to
as a
hear
symbol
Alfred-
of our might.
It's interesting to hear Alfred
There is the brother I know.
like turn
The
into
fearsome
vengeful
man
Alfred.
they called the Prince of Strewn Flowers. Now, as you did in the war, cast our foes to the ground like so many mangled roses.
If
The
your
only
spirit is
one
trapped
thing
in
that
their
doesn't fit,
divine one,
I wish they changed their outfit to a
I'll
different
set
color
you free.
palette. Because it's hard to take them
Alfred,
seriously
no.
while Saline looks like a
Seems
fucking like
conflict is
butterfly cage.
unavoidable.
mixed with a
I knew
cupcake,
this would happen.
and then Alfred looks
But
like
it's just as well.
essentially
Their
any like
disrespect for
white
Lady Nell and Lord
Disney
Mill
prince.
cannot go unanswered.
You know what I
Prepare
mean?
yourself, Divine One.
Like if they could at least
These
change
may
the
be
character, like
familiar
Celestia's
faces, but they will show you no
Zephyr
mercy.
design, for example. I feel like they could at least change the colors of like Alfred and like Saline, you know? Or even just do like the thing where they did with like the dark emblems, like make them red. You know, like have a red outline, red glow, something to distinguish them. But I digress. It's still fun. So we got a couple more characters here. We're split into two sides. There's the bottom and the top side. It's fun too, is if you notice, if you've seen Alfred's regular pose, it's a lot different than this pose. Like he's a little bit more angrier here. And then I think Saline over here is basically haughty Princess Miss Oh Ho Ho, which I kind of love. I'm not gonna lie. I wish she had this pose. I wish Saline was more like this, but I digress. I'm fine with the Saline that we have, but even still. Anyways, let's see, unit selection. So now we got 8 characters, so we are going to use Seedall. Hi Juno, how are you? Welcome on in. We are going to use Seedall, we are going to use Rosado. Definitely still going to use Pendra, we are not going to use Zelkov. You're unfortunately forced to use Celestia. You're still forced to use Celestia, but she's fine. She's basically, she's essentially what Camilla was in the previous game. She's a unique class called the Melusine. Pretty much she is a sword and a tome user. I think she's one of the few mage and like physical weapon users that's a flyer, if I'm not mistaken. But she's okay. She's a mixed attacker. She does decent damage, but not great. Her unique stat is this one. Basically, when a unit defeats a foe, if she defeats a foe, she grants more hit to enemies or allies within 2 spaces, which is not bad. It's useful because she will take down foes because she does have like decent stats. But she's not great. But anyways, we'll probably just end up using Kagetsu again. I feel like this is pretty much as best we got because the other characters, like he's not even at like what do you call it? Like Fogato is still in his base like Lord class. It's not even the updated one. Oh, sorry. There's a lot more self designs. They could be differentiated to normal versions, but I get why they didn't. Oh yeah, no budget is fine. I feel like it. Although, is it really that hard to do what they did with the Celestia and literally just change colors? I feel like not, because this is basically Zephia's outfit in the regular timeline. They just changed the purples and stuff to yellow. Like, I don't know if it's really that difficult because they can just reuse that character model. But I do see what you're saying though, Ocean. I do get it. But yeah. And John is still a monk, so unfortunately we can't use him. In terms of what our healers are, I mean, maybe I could. I don't think it's really necessary per se though to have a secondary healer. Celestias. I don't know what we're gonna do with it right now. Normally she can use magic stuff. I don't really know what else to do with her right now, so we'll just give her Alphonse's ring. And then Seedall, since I normally have him with Corrin's ring. What shall we do with you? Because all my other support rings are currently in use right now. Fuck it, you can have Hector.
Hector. Oh ho!
For the oh ho. Okay, so we got some magic down here, so I need you. I think just to make this faster too, like I said, we might just also because I want to show off Celestia, and I still didn't get to show off Nell, just so you can see their battle animations. We might just do it that way. Hector is Santa? Yes, he is Santa Claus. Ye ho ho on their balls.
Saying goodbye is always painful. I hope you die without suffering.
I don't think you'll let that happen. But anyways,
Awaiting orders.
yeah, here is Celestia. Like I said, she is stuck with El Thunder, but I mean it's still usable. Also, we're still stuck as a Dragon Child. We're not even the upgraded class, so that's unfortunate. Ironic because like 2 of the hours I was doing Left 4 Dead, it was a full game with Dispenser Replacement mod. Oh my god, I love that for you. Yeah, I'm just gonna show off Celestia for the sake of showing off what she does and how her animation looks. Because like I said, you don't gain XP, it doesn't really matter. She's cool though. At least you get Zephia's like dragon. That's a cool thing.
I've got this.
But otherwise, she's basically the same old, same old.
Shall we dance? As you wish,
I don't know if I'll be able to show off Nell this turn, but we'll get there.
Forgive us. Yes.
I also have to be careful with Pandreo too, because if he doesn't, because he's basically our only healer. But I mean, he can always drag enemies out with Nil. His personality reminding me of someone in previous game. Can't finger out previous game.
Support units. Time to fortify the.
Who was on a dragon on previous game? I can't think of it. I mean, the closest thing to it would be Camilla, not gonna lie, but otherwise I can't think of who else will be.
May their souls find peace.
Anywho's. Okay, Rosado. Can you do anything right now? Because he's currently being defended. So he won't. Can't take damage right now because the soldier is blocking. Aversa. Oh yeah, Aversa. Yeah. If Aversa was nicer, yes. I could see that.
Allow me! So unpleasant.
Do. Then we'll do this. To be fair, Aversa does get a lot nicer and calmer when recruiter. That is true, you're right. Also for funsies, since we never get to fight with Seedall. Here we go.
It is like a mirage.
One of the few times that Seedall actually is useful in a fight. But yeah, Aversa does calm down a little bit once you recruit her. Also, I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm just doing this to show off how Nell's attacks, and also how her dragon form look in battle. Her dragon form is stronger, but she does get slowed down, so obviously you don't want to do it. It's one of the fruitest fangs I've ever seen. I know, right? Yeah. Here's her in battle. Dear God, I am sad that you can't choose her. But she is gorgeous. Let's see, who can we use here? Again, this is where Nil's lack of stats starts to show. This is where his hit goes down, his damage doesn't do as much. So, yeah, that's why we don't use Nils in this household. Also, this is the new class, by the way, that is unique to the DLC. It's called the Enchanter class. It uses fists and knives, and basically it can... It allows someone else to be the convoy besides Alear or your main character. So it's a cool class. I do want to turn someone into it because they also have decent stats. And then the other one is the Cannoneer class, which you saw from the previous levels. But we are not currently using one of those. I don't know if we will. We might. But for now, I will just I'll just stick with what we have. We'll just move you here. We'll draw this out. Yeah, I'll draw it out with Pendreo again. Do this. Do this. Oh, they stole a physic. Which again, you can't keep. You just get to use it for this map.
Time to party! Forgive us.
Yeah. It's nice to be able to turn off my brain in normal mode. Because I don't have to worry as much about, you know, people dying, having like really, like extremely tough enemies. This side is unfortunately going to take longer because realistically the only two attackers I have are Alir and Rosado. I probably should have thought of that because I forgot I can't use Celestia.
Sorry.
But that's fine. We can make this work. At least you don't have to worry about the wolves on this map. Like, reducing our max HP. Like, this is doable.
Thank you.
But yeah, as you were saying, Ocean, it's just, what do you call it? Seedal is very fruity. Like, the fruitiest fruitcake that there is. Oh my god. Hi, Bat. How are you? Welcome on in. Thanks for throwing something at my face. Should I be saying thank you to that? I don't know. But welcome. How you do? Doubtful? Wow. Wow, you doubt me? How dare. But yes, what are you up to this evening? How can anyone be fruiter than the puppy right in front of me? That's true, I am the king of fruit. Do. Oh. Fucking banana split man over here. Wait, who are we splitting? Whose banana are we splitting? Do Rosado. That sounds peaceful. Questions for later. Anyways, yes, many questions. We're doing good. How is you? I'm doing good. Just playing with the fruity men. How's streaming going? It's been fine. You know, it's been the usual. Just chilling with everybody here.
I'll go first.
And this is also why we don't use Rosado with axes. Because he gets weighed down otherwise. Whee! Playing with fruity men, true words have never been spoken. Yes, sir. Also, I don't want to have to deal with this thing, so we're going to use Celestia again. Oh no! I'm using a character. Oh no. God forbid, now I can show her off using her sword. Oh no.
You poor thing.
Because otherwise you won't get to see her. Oh no, what a nightmare on my all-male run, accidentally using the female characters. Oh no. Whatever will I do? Yeah, how dare I use a female on the male character run? Also, it's fun getting to use the weird thing about the priests is that they can use fists. It's such a strange combination. It works, but it's still strange. Do. And then we'll slowly move over. Man! I'm happy with normal mode. Like, it's nice not having to think, it's not having to worry about like 10 million different reinforcements coming in and grabbing your ass. I mean, D&D Monkey is nothing but fists, so maybe related. I mean, true, but like, I don't know if this, like, what do you call it? Pandreo's like in full on like priest garb. You know? Like, it's a little bit different, I'd say. Though I do know, I guess the monks do use it, so you're not wrong, but still. It's just an interesting concept, in my opinion. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Slowly move everyone over. Celestia, go over here. The fun thing that you could do is if you give Corin to one of the characters, you can just block off most of the other units. Like, they genuinely can't do shit to you. Maybe just fancy more personal way of punishing someone? Since, yeah. He needs to fist the enemies, you're right. You're so right, dear Bat. Fist your something's into submission.
Give it up!
Sorry.
Do, 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 do.
So it begins.
Naturally.
Lend me your might, Emblem of Strength.
Oh no! Alfred is moving. God forbid. Whatever will we do? Oh right, we could do this.
Engage!
Go, Rosato! Turn into the pretty princess that you are.
Come and test your mettle. But there's no way you can defeat the brash general.
I cannot allow this. Here it comes! There it is!
I knew from the start that I should have given the bracelet back at the war's end.
Okay, so pretty late, so I'm gonna head to bed. Have a nice dream. Ciao, puppy. Thank you. Yeah, ciao. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Rest well, dear Bat. But anyways, that's one unit down. Now we just gotta get rid of Saline. And thank you for the headbats before you lurk.
Lend me your strength. Sleep now. I'll change the future.
Oh my god, it's so fitting of a line. Compensation for throwing something at you earlier. Aww, you're so kind. Thank you for being so thoughtful. Well, I guess we'll do an emblem engage here.
Emblems protect us.
Go Veronica's. Someone choose a color for me. We're gonna go red, blue, green, or colorless. This is more just as a distraction character. Blue? Okay, we'll do blue. But I'm biased? Oh, I am too.
It is time to honor your contract. Forgive me.
Ooh, a paladin. Oh my god, that's a huge lance. Oh my. That does like most of Saline's HP stat. What the fuck? Although it is the Great Lance, so I'm not surprised. Jesus Christ. Oh, I know what I can do here. Where, let's see. Do you reach? Yes, you do reach. Okay.
A dream made manifest.
We'll do this. I'm sure she gains the XP from that. Why not?
Let us become one.
Hi, Neko. How are you? Why is everyone throwing things at my face tonight? What is this?
Please, lend me your strength.
Then we can do a goddess dance.
Let the lesson begin.
Hello, bad. I'm bad. I'm a bad boy. Why? What did I do? No, my guy, get out the HRT. Oh my god.
Tedious creatures.
Oh, I love you, Ocean. We'll do... Nah, I'm gonna save the Houses Unite. I think we'll just do a atrocity on this one. Just need to throw stuff at you. You know what? That's fair. Take it all out on me. Take on me. Take on me, take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. Oh, I can't do it. It's too high. Oh no, our paladin.
Yes, advance. And bolster your weapons so we can annihilate these fools.
Okay. Okay, Saline.
Firenze is all that matters. Crush those who dare oppose her.
She's a fucking wedding cake, I swear. Alrighty. So we can push her off this tile with the Great Knight. She looks like an upside down strawberry. She does. Just because I don't want her on this tile. And let's end things off in style, shall we? With excessive force.
Right where I want
you. No, this can't be right. We were supposed to succeed. I was supposed to be happy.
Oh. Too bad. You are being a bitch in this universe, so you get to die. Anywho's. Well. Well, you didn't let me do jazz. You didn't let me march in with my shoulders and take over the entire continent. Even though I totally didn't believe that you were the divine dragon of another world and that you were brought back into life just to be someone else and pretend to be something, you know, to make us do something. I'm totally justified in what I'm doing, yes.
He was once daring and gallant. Now,
Oh,
as
hi,
Celestia
Hector.
informs us,
I love that we
he's
start by
tainted
seeing his
evil.
chest.
I wish I could summon him again. Give him a fresh start.
There is no point lamenting what cannot be changed. I will return him to slumber now.
Rest easy, Emblem Hector.
Rest, my sweet prince.
Again, the emblem speaks.
Seems a shame to drift off so soon, but I suppose it's not all bad. I just hope we can all stride into battle together. Someday.
Someday,
I'm
Patrick
sure we
Seitz.
will.
Someday.
You put the general to bed, I see.
See, now that you mentioned it, Ocean, I can't see the Nils being on HRT.
Without the bracelet, I don't have much choice.
I kind of live for it.
But Nil just told me you're from another world. Is that true?
Yes, it's true.
Adds up, I guess. If you were our divine dragon, you wouldn't have taken our bracelet by force. You'd have sided with us. Or you'd at least have been nicer.
As if you were
Clearly,
being
you're not
nice
the friend
yourself,
I knew.
Alfred. Shush.
Alfred.
But still, I'm glad I met you. You may not be from this world, but I can tell you have the divine dragon's heart. Sorry about before. I really did think you were one of the corrupted.
For my part, I owe an apology to Nell and Nil. I insulted you, tying you unfairly to Sombron. You are not to blame for his actions. I am deeply, truly sorry for losing my composure.
Noted.
We were all devastated to lose our beloved divine dragon. Of course we understand.
Hey, I've got an idea. How about you take us with you? A little extra muscle might come in handy if you're going around collecting bracelets.
I love that no matter what
An
universe,
excellent
Alfred is still
idea.
obsessed with
I already
muscles.
have my knights assembled.
Not
They
even
can
accepting
come as
apologies,
well.
just like, yeah, no.
Absolutely.
This
It
is
would
why
be a
I
great
like Nell.
comfort having
She's
you
just,
two
she
on our
takes no
side.
shit.
Alas,
She's just
we
like, yeah, you
cannot.
wronged me. You
Huh?
should apologize, bitch.
Why not?
It is out of the question. And it is not your
And
choice
this
to make,
is a
Divine
fun
One.
thing too,
While
is
it
that
is true
Nell
that we
is literally
summoned you
just
for
like,
help, This is
No,
not
you can't
your
recruit
army.
anybody. You're not the
Whatever
lord in this
authority
world.
you are accustomed to in your own world does not apply here.
Right. Sorry.
She's just like,
You'll have
bitch,
to
you can't
forgive us,
recruit
Divine
everybody
One.
just by talking to them.
Nell is harsh, but she speaks the truth. I am also opposed to allowing the Pyrenees to join us.
What do I have to say here? Are you gonna make me beg? I need to make up somehow for treating you all so badly. Let me help keep you safe.
The battlefield is no place for a king. The people need their ruler to watch over them.
Not only that, but think of what would become of your kingdom if it were to lose you.
Also, some of this music reminds me of like Mystery Dungeon music. I think it's like the whatever string instrument they're playing in the
Then
background.
At least let Salient and her knights go with
I
you.
can't describe it,
The king's
but it reminds me of
sister is
something
every bit as
from that
indispensable.
soundtrack.
And the knights must defend their castle. If your intention is to make amends to us, then I would ask you to think foremost of yourselves.
Fair enough.
If that is your wish, we will accept it. Shall we keep our bracelet here in Firene?
Why?
I can assure you, we will not misuse it. After all, we can awaken sleeping emblems. But if our enemy wants to collect the bracelets, is it not safer to keep them apart?
That would be logical. But for the likelihood that our enemy has the power to awaken emblems. If that is so, the emblem's slumber becomes irrelevant. And if that happens, there is no telling what havoc the brash general will wreak.
Better to keep them with you, since you can put them back to sleep. Makes sense.
I appreciate your understanding.
It's not like you can use it anyways.
Nothing more to discuss then. We'll head back inside and leave the bracelet with you. Sorry to give it up, but at least it's in the right hands. More importantly, Divine One?
Yes?
The hardest part of all this is saying goodbye to you, my old ally. But I'm so glad you're back. When we lost you,
Aww.
I was beside myself.
Was writing here? She's just like, yeah, Divine Dragon, you're not in
Alfred,
charge here. I am.
I
Yeah,
am not
right.
the Divine Dragon you knew.
Somebody gets to have everyone fighting with them. I mean, that's how it basically is in the real timeline, right? Like, Alir just talks to the patient, or Alir just talks to whoever they're talking to. It's just like, yeah, you should join us, and like, yeah, I like you. I want to support you. Well, Nell's just like, no, you're not running this army. You can't choose to have him join. You don't even have a reason to have him join, other than he wants to.
All right. I am here to support you, Alfred.
Like, this is why I like the
Let's head
Velzina
back
log.
so
Like,
you can rest,
the gameplay, the actual
will begin
chapters are
thinking
not,
about ways
I'm gonna
to
be honest, they're
revive
not really
industry
fun.
here in Firene
But the
without
actual story is
resorting to
why I like it.
As for you all, when your mission is done, please do come back and visit with us.
Yeah. Best of luck.
Was Alfred all right? He seemed to be acting a little strange.
Well, I mean, he's talking to a dead person in this
Probably
world,
just
so.
terrified. My sister does have that effect on people when she's angry.
I was not angry.
Nell's got a point, though. You were too harsh with your words.
I refused their offer to join us on principle. You did not have the right to invite them.
I already apologized for that, didn't I?
Lord Nil? Is there something going on between those two?
They were roommates.
They've
I
been
said
friends
it.
with each other from the very start. It is becoming a bit of a problem. I wish I could convince them
Come
to
visit
get
us when your
along.
mission is done. Yes, meanwhile, we're gonna go invade this other
Perhaps
country.
it's
Yeah,
hard to accept
bye!
that this one is in fact
Bye!
a
You're
different
just gonna hold us
person.
back. Bye!
It is quite unexpected. In the past, Lady Nell was so...
I am right here, you know.
My apologies.
And again, I love
At
that
least there were
Nell
no
is actually paying
assassins this
attention.
time.
Normally, you'd have this conversation in another
not
RPG,
sure I
and they'd
could
just
have
be like,
handled that.
no, another world. Nell is
hard
kind of,
enough just
you
fighting Alfred
know,
and Saline.
something else.
That does
And
not
then
mean
it's
they
just
will
like,
not show up
just like,
again.
what? What did you say?
We should remain on guard.
Here, Nell's just like,
You
I
don't
can hear
think
you.
we
You're
might
like
be
2 feet
fighting
away.
Twins, do you?
Twins?
Back at Lethos, Nell mentioned that Fell Dragon children are always born as twins. It's just a thought.
It is possible, but nearly all Fell Dragon children lose their
I also
twin
love the
siblings
little
as they mature.
reflectiveness of her, like,
do not think
I don't
it
want to
is
say head,
terribly
like
likely.
crown, but it's like a headpiece
Sorry,
of Nell.
did you say lose their twin siblings?
This is the first I've heard of it. Lady Nell and Lord Nil, you're still together?
We are exceptionally fortunate to be so.
Then I'm glad neither of you lost your other half. That
Yeah,
would have
usually
been
they
awful.
eat their other half. No, I don't know. I actually don't
Kind
remember
of
if
you
they
to
eat the other
say.
half. I think just
There is no
the other
point
half
to
usually
baseless
doesn't live.
speculation. Let us focus on reclaiming Brodia's bracelet.
Right. Your world's Brodia. I'm curious to see what kind of place it is.
It's kind of a mess, I'm not gonna lie.
It seems like we lose
So let's
more
play spin the wheel of
siblings
which
by
one
the
of
day.
you will die. Whee!
Pairs of twins
It's
like
basically
us
how
do
it
seem to be
works.
getting rare.
Like the dragons don't really get to do much. It's just
More
like
and
which
more.
twin dies, you know,
I see them
50-50.
talking about killing one another. They call each other weak. They laugh at twins who haven't fought to the death yet.
Unthinkable.
I'll be next.
Also,
I'm sure
I love these
you'll
little
come
like
for
the
a failure
flashback
like me any day
artwork.
now.
Like I know it's just really
Do
simple,
not say such things.
but it
But it's
conveys just
true.
enough emotion.
Stronger
Like
ones
even
than
without
me have
color.
already died. Ones who are much more useful to Father. Even if I'm not next, it's only a matter of time. I'm so scared.
Nil.
And there's actual
Listen to
world
me.
building, mind you.
Come what
They're
may,
building the backstory
will
of the
protect
twins,
you. I swear it.
while also building the story of this world. Like, sure, it is a little bit longer than regular storyline, but like, they're doing a good job. Alright, we go on to Brodia next. Doo-doo-doo. This one is a little... Actually, we're building a Fire Emblem game. In Fire Emblem Engage specifically. Right? Yeah, this one is a little bit of an annoying map. It's more of a nothing thing, in my opinion. But
In
still.
the deepest darkness of solitude, would you desire to make the light your own? Would you answer the stranger calling for you from beyond a closed door? Their voice is despairing, their message bleak. News of gleaming ore turned dark as night. But what does it matter? One knows the truth. In this world, there is no compassion. My pain does not exist here.
God, I love these opening sequences. They're so ominous.
We've walked quite a long way now. Is everyone feeling all right?
Naturally. Though no doubt it would be easier if I were riding my wyvern.
We're going to Brodia, right? Why aren't we taking the road?
Brodia is widely known for its hatred of war. We would not be permitted to cross the border. And their border security is tighter
Again,
than
as
that
you
of any
notice, it's
other
the opposite
nation.
of regular Brodia, who is
So,
always known
we
for
must
expanding
enter
the territory.
covertly. But more to the point, we are no longer going to Brodia. We are already there.
Huh?
We crossed into Brodia already. We have been within its borders for some time.
And you didn't think to mention that sooner?
Also, if you notice too, earlier is in his
I was
advanced
unaware it was
class,
so
you just
important.
kind of level up
I
and
hope you can still
upgrade
reschedule the parade.
just because you can.
I'm just saying that allies should keep each other informed.
Shh. Quiet, you two. Someone's here.
We cannot have been discovered already.
There they are. Wait, Divine One! Stop!
There's the boy.
Gregory!
There's Gris if he wasn't a masochist.
You know each other?
I'm a little sad they got rid of his
Indeed.
tattoos,
Gregory is one of the Four Winds, like me.
but I'm still glad that they keep his chest open.
I'm not familiar.
We are a small band of knights established after
It's like
the
probably
war
now that we
to
have this,
protect
we don't get them
Lady
until the
Navin
end of the Xenologue, but I
As
might as
the
well
name
add them on to
implies,
the
Four Winds
little
is composed of
little
four members.
PNG thing at the bottom of the
Gregory here
screen.
included.
I directed him to gather information for us, same as Celestia. Thank you for your dutiful work, Gregory. But we did plan to meet some distance from here.
Right, about that. I got turned around and didn't think I could find our spot. Wasn't sure what to do, so I headed back to the border. I'm so grateful I found you.
Before you give us your report, there is something that you should know. This individual here is...
Not the divine dragon we know, right?
Correct.
Oh my god, he's smart.
So I'm guessing the ritual worked, and you summoned this one from elsewhere.
Also, there's an ad starting soon. I apologize for anyone that
That
isn't a
spares
sub.
me the work of explanation.
Amazing, Gregory. How did you figure all of that out?
Not sure exactly. Something about this one seems scary, I guess.
Probably
Scary?
the fact I almost attacked you. Sorry about that.
Rude. I'm not
No,
scary.
That's not it. You're just different from the divine dragon I knew. I'm not talking appearances either. It's like your essence is off. I'm not making any sense, am I?
Gregory's sense of caution is sharp. He may be attuned to differences others don't notice.
I see.
Basically, if you remember
That's okay.
Gregory from the
So long as you
original
aren't a threat,
timeline,
I'm sure I'll get used to you.
or sorry, Gris from the original
sorry if
timeline,
I'm
he's a
not addressing
masochist, he
you
loves
formally
pain.
enough.
Gregory
Always
basically
been
hates
bad at that
pain.
etiquette stuff.
He likes to avoid
mind.
combat and
Feel free
combat
to
and conflict
speak
when
casually.
necessary.
It's
So
all
honestly,
right,
a little bit of
Gregory.
a downgrade in terms
The
of
Divine
personality,
Dragon has proven to be a
but
good
I'm still glad that we
person,
get to have him.
Full of kindness. That's right, Divine One. I quite like you.
Thanks, Nell. I like you too.
I love how Nell is literally just like,
Where are the
these
other two,
gays right in front
They
of
are
me.
embedded
I
in the
can't.
remaining nations, gathering intelligence there. As Celestia took Firene and Gregory Brodia, the other two are assigned to Illusia and Sol.
I'm the leader of our little group.
Thank you for the
I'll
donation,
admit it, the
Danny.
name Celestia of the Four Winds carries weight. I'm a fairly renowned general.
Either that, or you're so loud that people have no choice but to know your name.
What did you say?
Just joking! Come on, no need for violence.
What was that?
Oh no, the lights went out.
Are we under attack?
One thing I'm always a sucker for media is when there's an alternative timeline
Looks
so
like
for
my
characters the same.
pursuers found us.
Or everyone, that's some
Sorry,
good
I
shit.
really
Yeah,
thought
I
I
know.
lost them.
I like the alternate
Explain,
timeline
Gregory.
stuff.
Oh,
Especially because a lot of the characters are unfortunately one note in Fire Emblem Engage, so
scouting?
it's nice to see
I
them
ran
like
for my
this,
life,
especially
but
like the Four
I guess
Hounds
they followed.
getting to be in an alternate world where they're heroes.
1, 2, 3. No use counting. The enemy outnumbers us, and easily. We should run.
But wait, why not fight them off?
If they are pursuing us, then they are border guards or knights. They will not have a bracelet. A fight will exhaust us without any gain.
You want to run? I'm your man.
I also love that
This way, everyone.
like
Follow me.
Nell is essentially the opposite. Again, if you were paying attention, Nell is literally just like to Illyr that no, we cannot fight, we shall not fight, we don't have the forces for that. Well, in a regular game, yes, that's how
be
Fire
safe
Emblem would
here.
go. It's just
just
random,
head out
like
for a bit.
enemies coming, we fight.
That reminds me, Divine One. While I see that you prefer to fight, we are accustomed to being on the
Still being
defensive.
Wilburn from
I
Fate
noticed.
String, so I don't expect much.
You
Oh no, me
choose your
too.
battles.
Fate's
Of course.
it's
How do
essentially
you
the
think we
bottom of the
managed to
barrel in
survive
terms of
this
writing,
long?
so it's refreshing
Not
to have
by
this kind of
fighting
writing.
bravely every
Like
time
it's
someone
a very
comes
it's a
after
very
us,
compelling storyline.
But by running away.
Beyond operations to place the emblems into slumber, we are in no position to attack anyone.
Perhaps if the Four Winds were equal to other nations' knightly orders, it would be different. But alas, we're not. I fear we are something of a disappointment.
Oh.
Nonsense! The Four Winds have saved our lives time and time again. My
Andy,
sister and
hi,
I
how are you,
very
Pokemon?
proud
And
of
how's it
you.
going?
Kind words,
How are you?
Lord Nell. I thank you.
The foe has abandoned chase. Gregory, give us your report.
Something's happening
Hello,
in Brodia.
how's you doing?
They've started
Good,
sending
that's
soldiers
good.
out of the country.
How about you? I'm
I
doing
would not have
good.
expected them to be plotting an invasion. Where?
Just
That I
vibing,
don't
just
know.
chilling, enjoying my usual
Wherever
Sunday
it
night
is,
stream.
They've done a good job keeping it secret. But judging by the intel I got, I think they want to take the 7 bracelets.
Interesting. Maybe
Just
Brody
enjoying
is
having
doing what we
more,
are,
having fun in
keeping
the
them away
DLC.
from our unknown enemy.
I don't think that's their goal. It seems like they want the bracelet's power for themselves.
What would a peaceful nation want with more power?
The boon
Less
granted by
fighting.
the emblem bracelets when they are gathered varies by circumstance.
Biggest joke for me and Fates
With all
was them
7 gathered in an
abandoning some of the
awakened
best
state,
written characters,
the
bringing forth
result,
some of the worst
as you
ones
know,
from
is
Awakening to
enormous
Fates.
power.
Yeah.
But gather all
That's the
7
sad thing
when
is
they
too.
are
It's like they
asleep.
shoot. I like that. I don't mind that the Awakening characters showed up,
And
but
the
they kind of
bracelets
just
can render
shoehorned
you
them in.
immune to all harm.
Like I don't get me wrong. Oh, like
Immune.
Owain is my
They
son.
make you
He will always be
invincible?
my son.
That's right.
And like I do like
It's the
Severin and
ultimate
Inigo, but
defense.
like, do they
For a
need to
country
be
that
there?
hates war,
Did they really have to? I
can't
feel like
think
we
of
could have just made them
anything more
DLC and would
valuable.
work just as well.
If that is so,
Same with like
then
making
they
some of
would
the
need
children in
emblems
like
to be
birth
asleep.
rates.
They would
The
require
characters from
now.
previous games, like the ones that won the
Perhaps
popularity
assassins
contest,
sent to
just
Letho's castle
it just
were
feels
actually
shoehorned because like
kidnappers from Brodia.
there's no way you could
That
tell
is
me that
possible.
well, we don't know
that
any of that
what's her
for
name
sure. But there's one thing
it's
we
not
do
Salia.
know. Brodia's going to raise an army.
Rajad
and soon.
essentially comes
You
from
figured it
Hayato.
all
He looks
out.
nothing like her.
Well done. Though, I'm afraid
Keodori
this
fine
means
sure comes from
can't
Tsubaki.
let
That makes
you
sense.
leave.
But then like Saizo comes from Asugi comes from Saizo of all people. Gaius comes from Saizo. Really?
Impossible. I didn't sense anyone approaching.
It seems these are no average soldiers.
Also, here's alternate world
They are
Brodians.
Brodian royals.
There's Diamant, and then there's Alchrist, who is no
Diamant,
longer a soy
here
boy.
they are. Now finish them off. Or must I do everything for you, my pathetic excuse for a brother?
I was planning to take them by surprise, Alchrist. You shouldn't have revealed our position.
Oh, thanks for telling me the plan.
Now, Nil.
Brady and
I
Laurent,
take
my
no
boys,
pleasure
done
in
dirty
this.
by everyone. Yes,
Hoped our next
yeah.
meeting would be friendly. Sadly, it seems now that bloodshed is unavoidable.
You must be angry
It's such a shame
indeed
because
to
I like them
discard
both.
the peaceful principles of your nation.
Look now, he is wearing one of the bracelets.
You're seeking the bracelets, hmm? What a coincidence. As your spy deduced, so are we. It seems our goals align. What do you say? Should we join forces once more?
No.
You cannot be serious.
No.
You're right, I'm not. What gave it away?
War must be torn out at the root before its tendrils spread. As much as it pains me to kill former allies, I have no other choice. Soldiers to battle! Capture Lady Nell alive! Show the rest no mercy.
I don't really. So obviously,
Circumstances
Alchrist
now
is the
demand
biggest
we
change
fight.
from his regular
Celestia,
timeline,
Gregory,
from being like a coward to
prepare for
being like
Gladly.
very, very
I'm gonna
assertive.
focus on not
I don't
getting
really know
hurt.
what Diamant's spiel is.
Ready yourself,
That he's
Divine
less willing to
I
fight
expect no less from you than before.
for what like
That
the things
goes
he
without
wants.
saying.
I don't really know. His writing was a little bit weird. I'm gonna be honest. Although I don't really know what they would have done on the opposite of his. His voice is wavering like he's in ours. That's true. He does lack confidence. You are right in that. But I mean, it's not as. I mean, I do like that it's subtle. Actually, now that you mention it, like that's a subtlety. But it's not as out there as some of the other ones. Okay, now we got one more character. I'm not going to use this, but we do get to use Gregory. Gregory is a sage. His thing is survival plan. Basically, when there are more foes than allies, he gets more void. So if you have to put him out there, he does get more void chance. He's more hesitant and not sure of himself. That's true. That's true. Now that you all mention it, I suppose you're right. Also, are you a high priest now? Oh yeah, you are high mage. Okay, so what can we do here? It feels like probably more on the VAs rather than the writers. Oh no, I know. Like the VAs, I think are doing an amazing job right now. I actually think it is just a part of the writing where it's just they didn't give them enough lines in order to showcase what changed in this world. Sorry, sometimes we gotta carry the character by writing by ourselves. Yeah, exactly. I think. Okay, so we got you mage. I need Rosada because there is flying units, but we also need Pendrell because there are flying units. Let's see. Actually, do I need John right now? I don't think he's really gonna add much because he doesn't have his inflated stats that he does have in his previous line or in the regular. Let's see. Should I go with Fogado maybe? Because like I said, there are flying units, so and then I can at least use the Lin one on him. Gregory, I don't really have many of the magical rings right now, which is unfortunate. Because like I said, the ones that I'm using the magical rings are already used by someone else. I mean, I suppose just in case because Gregory's thing is that he has high magic, he has sort of lowish speed. So I mean, he would make good use of quick riposte, which allows him to give a follow-up attack if he's attacked. And he does get a void, so I mean, might as well give him Hector.
Let's go.
And then Seedall doesn't really need Hector, so I guess have TD.
Let's go.
So at least this way, mostly everyone's been used. I don't really need Ike right now because he's the only other free ring. Yeah, I think this will work. But as you can see here, this map is annoying because there are ballisticians up here, or magical cannoneers. There's a bunch of wyvern knights. In this one, Diamant has Veronica, and it's, I guess, yeah, you can see in his stance here, he is looks a little bit less confident in himself. He's holding himself together, but he definitely isn't as confident as he normally is. And then you've got Alchrist over here, who's basically a brash bitch, which I kind of live for. But yeah, it's nice to see. But yeah, the annoying thing about this on the hard modes is because there's a bunch of flying units that just come in at you. So you got to be careful there. I think we'll do this. Yeah, I think what I normally do is like just go off to the one side and then just go around. In the regular in like the harder modes, it's hard because he gets a void on these ones, and then he won't move until you do. But I digress. Let's go fight.
It is unfortunate that we have to fight each other, but I suppose we should get started.
Beware the magical artillery of Brodia. They can strike from quite a distance.
You didn't have these before. But yeah, in the harder modes, it also feels like... So the magical cannoneers actually don't really have really great accuracy. But they will still hit you despite having like a 20% hit rate. It's kind of a bitch.
Let's do this.
Now let's see. I don't know
Your
if...
instructions?
Yeah, I don't think Gregory reaches for now, but that's okay. What shall we do?
Yep.
So I think I will do this. So I'll get rid of the archer first. And then, like I said, we can't use Nell and Nil. We can use Hubband. At least he can get his speed taker boost started. And then that way I get Pandrea up here.
Allow me.
Now that was a party.
God, Alacrity is so strong.
Yes?
Nils is gonna get attacked no matter what you do. I think we'll do this. And then...
It was foretold.
Also, your stat boost, by the way. Like, for example, you remember how I used the boots on Seedall in the regular storyline? Seedall is backed up to his 5 movement, so I have to get used to that. That's why sometimes I wait until we get Sigurd to have his movement skills, but this is fine.
Phew.
So there's our king. Head to bed. Thanks for being around to raid into. I'm fully cozy and relaxed. I'm glad. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you again for the raid, Ocean. Rest well. It's lovely chatting with you, and it's lovely having you on stream. Have a good night, okay?
Here goes.
Let's see. So I'll go here. I'll block off Nil.
Let's go.
Celestia can kind of just exist. Same with Nell. I suppose we can do this. And here's where the magical cannoneers get annoying. At least here they don't have really good hit rate, and the other ones they will have at least like 20 to 40. See, like this one hits 19. So it doesn't really matter what you have.
I've had enough.
Go, Rosado, go! Oh, come on. Leave Hubband alone. Okay. So, what we can do here is you can't double, but you do have Elwyn to attack this thing. As you can see, yeah, Gregory's thing is that he is a slow one-shotter with a nice chest. So we'll do this. We'll break you. I think you can reach with a longbow. Yes, you can. Maybe we'll even get to see Fogato's crit animation, which is fun. Nil, can you do anything? No. You just go over here and be pretty.
I'll go first.
Time to break.
Alacrity! Alacrity! Yeah, it's so nice it can be a little bit more lax with the units.
I thank you.
Alright, who are you going after? Gregory, oh yeah, I guess he doesn't have as much void. And you can't hit Pendreo because of his party animal. Oh. Okay. This is doable. I'm gonna put you here. And then... Actually, I think it's better just to put Fagato over here. Nope, you don't need to engage.
Allow me.
Beautiful.
Forgive us.
Up. Then you get to go here. And then I can hit with the longbow, and then I can hit with another longbow, because I can hit with Seed All. Very handy. And your speed gets to go up. Oopsies. Do the fruity dance.
You're the best.
I wonder, should I try fighting this thing? Oh yeah, I can. I guess so it's just less in the way. Oh, never mind, you missed. I don't know how you missed that, but you did. Nice.
Talk about a good time.
Queen game. Oh my goodness. You got Neko. Then we put you here. Then I gotta deal with this one. Oh, it's so nice to not have them hit, because in hard mode they just never stop hitting you. And you're 9 inches tonight. Ooh la la. Fuck yeah.
Whoops.
And then Ash is 12, even bigger. Let's go.
Are you ready? Sorry.
Oh, look at you go, Rosato. My sweet prince. Okay, so what I will do is... I can't really do much with... Yeah, I can hit you with a longbow at least. Because if I put him within range, then Alchrist is going to start hitting us. Also, I forgot that their abilities changed too. So instead of when I went to 2 spaces attack grant strength to unit. You smell blood. Why you smell blood?
I almost broke a sweat.
Who did you moida? Totally not the blood of your enemy. Is that wrong me in the past? Oh, totally not. Because why would you do that? Or middle school and high school? Yeah, why would you ever do that? I believe you. We'll just move Dear... Ugh. Sorry, my back is itchy. Dear Pandreo over here. Celestia, you hang out on this rock. Okay. Ooh, now we're at a 0. I love that they're going after Pandreo, even though he has a 0. Ow.
I'll go first.
Oh right, I forgot this wasn't Pandreo, this is Gregory, so he can double, but he is gonna get hit. That's okay. As long as I get rid of Alchrist, we're fine. I think what I can do here is just another one of the longbow hits.
Glad we met.
BUT. She is beauty, she is grace, she will punch you in the face. First time in a while I've actually had to use mend.
Thank you.
Put you here, we'll put Alir up here. Also, Alir is in his fancy class, but he can't use his fists because no one gave him fists. And then Nell, just stand over here, do something. There we go.
That's better.
Oopsies. I guess I can start attacking Alchrist.
Be grateful it's me you're fighting, and not my incompetent brother. I'll end this cleanly.
Okay. And then Celestia, wait here on your rock. Oh right, and then Rosado has to do something. Damn, Alchrist has confidence in the timeline is all wrong. I know, right? Imagine him actually being sure of himself. He's supposed to be submissive and huggable. Yeah, he's supposed to be our boy failure. And yet he is not. Wow, a timeline where Cedal actually does more than single-digit damage. Let's see, what can we do here? So we'll take out this thing. Alchrist should be easy to take down. We'll just gotta get rid of these things first. Honestly, it's fine if they just come to us. So, I will... Who should I attack you with? Oh, hello. I'll just attack first, because then I can get a Draconic Axe.
You! Who are you, really? It's been bothering me for a while. Why have you assumed the form of the Divine Dragon?
Because I am the Divine Dragon.
I haven't assumed this form. Would you believe me if I said I came from another world?
So, you'll continue this farce, pretending to be the Divine One. How intriguingly brazen of you. Until I behead you and ascertain your true identity, you may go on entertaining me.
Damn! Okay. I'll keep me here. And then I'll move Gris over here. Or dear Gregory, excuse me.
Allow me!
This can't be. It wouldn't have come to this if I were king.
Yeah, and then in this timeline, Alchrist actually wants to fight and be king. He wants to be king of the pirates. Gaio Gaio. If I actually remembered how the song goes. dreaming. Don't give it a fake dreaming. Anyways. We won't go back into the Fork-Gated era. That is a time long past. You prefer the second opening in One Piece? Yeah, me too. Gonna put you here. Rosado, go over here. Celestia, go over here. And now...
That soldier is poised to let fly a massive salvo. The attack will cover a wide area. Be ready.
Rosado got poisoned. And then Pedreo's gonna be fine. He'll make it a hit, but now he gets more reprisal damage. Yeah, totally not forget the Forky's W and the anime where you're trying to unjapan a lot of things. Oh yeah, like Sanji's
Emblem Veronica? I will be borrowing
Sanji's fucking
establish
lollipop.
contracts with heroes.
Among other things.
It's time to honor your contract.
It's interesting too that they don't use the bonded forms, like the engaged forms of the characters. They just kind of use them. Like they just summon units. Also, he summons Marth, I think. I think in the other one he summons Marth. In the other, in the harder modes he summons Marth and Sigurd, if I'm not mistaken.
Cuteness combined.
Also, Marth is annoying because he has a decent speed, so we do got to be careful a little bit. So that's why we're doing this.
If this is war, so be it.
Well, isn't it because due to the whole plague in the world? That's true.
Why do we repeat our mistakes?
Even still. Let's see here. Chris, you attack this thing. Or Chris, Gregory. Ugh.
Okay.
You are not the man that you once were. And then we will engage.
Emblem, engage.
Doo-doo-doo. You know, Papa, you like your mean sociopath. I know.
Dragon, have you returned to us?
Yeah, I like my men sociopathic.
I'm not who you think I am. Please, think of me as a stranger when we fight.
I cannot fight you. I won't risk losing you again. It has been awful here since you died. I believed all along that the nation should stop squabbling and go back to the way we were. I beg you, please.
That's my
Guide us
chance.
to unity once more.
I like to
I'm
think that's
sorry.
one of the reasons why they
Only
like
the
me.
divine
Maybe my
dragon of
tits
this
too. That would be
world could
nice.
have done that, but I can still take on the burden of stopping this conflict through the battle you wish to avoid. Forgive me for fighting you.
It's also interesting too how he wields the Veronica staff like an axe. That's okay. Papa, why are you looking at my eyes and my tits are right here? I'm sorry. They're just out in the open. And then we'll just do an Astra on him.
Our emblem has considerable power. Now is the time to yield, before it is too late.
I was talking about a meme. Oh, sorry. Oh no, we've impaled dear Diamant 4 times.
We were all going to die anyway. We never should have tried.
Yay! We did it! And not the fun impalement? No, sadly not. I wish. Because I would totally do that with Diamant.
It is over. We withdraw.
Diamant, no! We can't surrender! Not after they took our bracelet! We must get it back! Come on! Round 2!
You have a
Wow,
plan,
we can
then?
go another round?
An idea that will turn the tide?
I would have forgot our Nectar
Please,
Impale me. I mean, oh
share
yeah,
it.
me too, me too.
Now, Nil. We are removing ourselves from the game board. We won't interfere any longer. The bracelet is in your hands, as is Brodia's fate. Please, guide the world to peace.
Okay.
This is the bracelet of the Lonely Heir, without a doubt.
With this, we now have 4 bracelets.
Emblem Veronica dwells
Also, while this
within.
plays, I'm gonna go pee.
She has
Just
the
know
power
that
to call
it's
upon
a very
soldiers
intense
from
moment,
other
so I will
worlds.
be right back. Do enjoy.
But she is tainted by evil, the same as Firene's emblem. We should assume they all will be.
Am I with you now?
Yes, Emblem Veronica. But we won't make you fight for us. You can rest for now.
I see. I am grateful for the reprieve, but I am also a bit lonely. When I awaken, I hope you will be at my side, even without a contract binding us together.
Don't worry. You'll remain with us during our journey. And someday, we will see you again.
I suppose that settles things here.
I'm not used to fighting my own battles, let alone winning them.
Yes. Fleeing comes more naturally to us all. The Divine Dragon excluded.
There may be some truth to that. Each of us has run away from one thing or another.
What do you mean?
During the war 1,000 years ago, when Sombron burned my village, I fled to Lethos. Other mage dragons possessed powerful magic, but mine has never been that strong. That's why Sombron couldn't find me, while my family and friends, all brilliant mages, perished. Sombron planned to force the mage dragons to fight for him, but we refused to submit. And now I'm the last of my kind.
I used to live in Elusia as a follower of Sombron, but I couldn't act like the others. The Fell Dragon craved pain and blood, and his disciples were only happy to oblige. I just couldn't join their fervor, so I faked it. And when a priest found out, I had no choice but to run. Run, or give up my life to the Fell
Don't worry,
Dragon.
Veronica, you'll be joining
I
Bruno.
welcome
Oh, wait.
Gregory
Oh,
into
no.
Lethos. He
so I'm back.
selflessly rushed to my aid in a vicious battle in Elusia.
You say it like I'm some kind of hero. You were surrounded by the corrupted, so
I'm
I
very
went to
excited and
help.
scared once Gregory
And
comes to
I,
bed. Oh, why is
as you
that?
know, am a failure. I am only alive
Why would you be
because
scared?
Mel and I fled from Sombron together.
I have said it before.
Oh,
and
as
I will
broken
say
as
it
like
again.
free-to-play Marnie.
You are
That would be
not a
nice.
failure, Nil.
Although they're probably gonna make.
I know it
If they make him
upsets
free to
you
play,
when
the
I
problem
speak
is a
that
lot of the
way.
free to play
But Nell is much
mages,
stronger than I
and
am.
or he might be a healer
She
too,
could
aren't
face
great.
Any opponent, if not for me. So I suppose she is also one who is
Like I did take a
comfortable
look
taking
into
a
recent
stand.
phase stuff. From what I've seen, I don't know.
I have done as
There's
much
a lot of
fleeing
great
as
ones,
the rest
but
of you.
That's not true. I've never seen you run away from anything.
I fled
I also
my
don't know what's meta,
responsibility.
so.
I should have stopped the royals of the 4 nations from taking their respective bracelets.
You were only respecting their wishes. You even said that's what the Divine Dragon would want.
I said that to mask my fear.
Oh, Veil sounds
I
so.
was afraid that my plea would be rejected,
Perfect weapon, so
that I would
Gregory is
lose
going
our
to have one.
allies.
Oh, that's true.
and that I would be forced to fight them in Lethos Castle.
Wait, Gregory or
I had
Gris?
No idea.
So I too have fled when I should have made a stand.
Because Gregory is the playable
I
one,
could've
Gris is
stopped
the
all of this.
masochist.
That knowledge prevented me from leaving the land of Lethos until our
Gris
savior
have. No, that's okay. I mixed them up
and
too.
because of that, I am.
I was like, I
perhaps
don't
to blame
recall
for
the other,
current state
the
of
alternate
world.
versions being in the game yet.
Absolutely not. You have done nothing wrong.
I agree. Our unknown opponent should carry the blame, not you.
I never would have thought you were running away too, Lady Nell. You always seem so strong. We may be a collection of weaklings, but we're still alive.
Also, I'm eating chocolate chip muffins,
has
so
to
if I'm
count
not,
for
if I
something.
sound like I have my mouth full, I do.
The Divine Dragon was strong, and the Divine Dragon died.
Nell.
All right, that's enough doom and gloom. We're making this Divine Dragon worry. Things are different now. Each of us has proven we can handle ourselves in battle. That is in no small part thanks to you.
Well,
Your
everyone except
guidance
you
has
knew.
been a blessing.
It's true.
Yeah, you've been a big help.
I am also grateful for your assistance, such as it has been thus far.
Ha! I should have guessed the qualifier was coming. But I know you mean well, so thank you. And I'm glad to be of help.
Well, There is still much to be done. Let us keep up our momentum.
Where are we going next?
To the Kingdom of Knowledge in the west. The Kingdom of Illusia.
Hey, look, it's Nell, the pride of the brood.
Not only can she transform, but she can also put emblems to sleep. Isn't that right, Nell?
Must be rough for you, though, having that failure for a twin.
Are you talking about Nell?
Oh, is that this failure's name?
I don't usually bother to remember them.
Don't you worry about his weakness rubbing off on you?
We could just get rid of him. Wouldn't be a problem.
It's a be final banner. It's just Alan's book. That would be interesting.
Wouldn't you agree now?
Instead of fallen, it would
What
be
do you
like
say?
ascended or something. No, not ascended because they have ascended. Like
You must not be serious.
risen.
What?
I don't know.
I said surely you must not be serious. If you truly intended to kill my brother, I would have to. I would have to.
Get him now. Yeah.
What? What happened? Was all of this my doing? What have I done?
Called the weak.
Father, forgive me. I did not intend to.
There is nothing to forgive. Please continue. I did not mean to interrupt the killing.
Damn.
I believe you will
This
make
is
a
like
suitable
Danganronpa.
heir.
Just like, please go on.
I
didn't say you couldn't kill everybody.
You.
I told you Brodia would avoid conflict. What more do you need? And why did the guards let you in?
I killed them. Entrusting your safety to them was a grievous lapse in judgment. Now,
You might
I
summon
would
Viv
like
by
to know
mentioning
whether the
Tendril.
attack on
No,
Rico's castle
no,
was
I
your
won't.
doing.
Viv is busy.
Answer.
What are you talking about?
He doesn't show up to my streams anymore. No, I'm just kidding. Don't tell me I
Country
said
would
that.
dare start hostilities. Firene? No.
I know. I think he's working on a video right now.
Surely.
You truly seem to know nothing of the matter.
If not,
So
I think
be
he's
it.
getting. I know he's because he has that new job, right?
I
know.
have no
I think
further use
he's.
for you.
I don't know when he started. I don't remember when he's starting, but I know it's soon. But oh my god, if I mentioned Danganronpa 3 times, so I wonder if that summons Viv. Because if I mentioned Bud earlier, that summoned Growlin.
You monster! You filthy snake!
Also, that goes in Alcris. Goodbye. Oh,
I don't understand. We gave you what you wanted. You had no reason to do this.
In fact, I do have a reason, King Diamant.
Oh.
I would not ordinarily come for you by stealth, but I could not ignore this opportunity. Now, I must return before dawn. It would not do for the others to become suspicious. King Alfred and Princess Saline hardly put up a fight either.
She got them too. She got the blondes. Run, Viv. Don't get summoned here. She's gonna get all the blondes. I want another muffin. That was too small. BRB. I'm back. I got another muffin. Whee! Which one is this one? Well, this one's the interesting chapter, actually.
You plot and scheme in service of one. Will you fight for their happiness?
You trust, love, and care for one. Do you wish to make them yours alone?
The country of boulders has crumbled.
The country of flowers has wilted.
Let them be. One knows the truth. In this world, there is no mercy. My yearning does not exist here.
Nell! Nell! Look around. The windflowers have bloomed.
Beautiful. The sight of them is rejuvenating, even in the midst of this brutal war.
Let's take some to show the others. We can pick this blue one, and that red one.
It feels wrong to pick them. Perhaps we should invite the others here instead.
You know, I think you're right. That's a much better idea. I love how you take care of everyone, Nell.
I am just following your example. A dream. Such sentiment no longer becomes me. I must put this foolishness out of mind.
Oh, Nell was happy at one point in time.
The kingdom of Illusia is certainly chilly.
Yes, and much easier to get into than Brodia. I'm almost disappointed.
It was too easy if you ask me. Why were the checkpoints empty? Feels wrong. And kinda scary, if I'm being honest.
It is odd that we've run into so few guards. What are your thoughts, Nell?
Are you feeling all right? It seems like you haven't been sleeping much. I heard you coming back to camp last night. It was pretty late.
It will not affect my performance in battle, and that should be your only concern.
She's in a bad mood.
Just grumpy from not getting enough sleep. Let's give her some space. I do wonder where she slipped off to last night. Hopefully nowhere dangerous.
No,
Madeline's
she totally
due to
wasn't
meet up
slaying
with
her
us soon.
foes. Totally not.
She's been spying on Illusia. The plan was for Celestia to bring her from the rendezvous point. Should be here any minute.
There they are! Hello?
Hello, Lord Nell. Lady Nell. I hope your journey wasn't too arduous. Gregory, you look well. Celestia was just filling me in on all that's occurred. I take it this is our esteemed guest.
Yes. Madeline?
Isn't it nice to see an actually mature gothy lolly?
Outward differences aside, it feels as if our leader was brought back to life. What to say? I'm at a loss for words.
I understand how you feel, Madeline. I was moved to tears upon our first meeting. It's all right, just let it out.
Celestia, I am not going to cry. Would you please stop treating me like a child?
Oh, of course. Apologies, dear.
Divine One.
See, I like this. She's probably one of my favorite alternate
I am
characters.
Madeline of the Four Winds. I may be the youngest of
Mostly
our
because she
group,
has like
but
literally
I
the
assure
most
you
growth.
I'm no less capable than the others. And I swear to protect you, come what may.
Thank you, Madeline. I appreciate your help.
Glad to be of service.
You were such a snot-nosed little brat when we first met. But you've grown a lot, kid. I bet Mavier is proud too. Especially since he's the one who recruited you.
I was never snot-nosed. But, of course, I would be delighted to know I've made Mavier proud.
Oh.
Mavier, is he...
Yes, the other member of the Four Winds and my second
I do
in
miss the
command.
assassin. Oh no,
Quite a fighter,
Marnie's sass is nice, but
Mavier
like
once served as a
Madeline's
knight to
character is just so much
Sombron's
more
army.
like.
When his
what's the
superior
word?
died, he changed sides.
His superior?
How do I put this?
Nell, was that
Less
one of your
egregious,
siblings?
I guess
It
to
was
say.
indeed. Though not a sibling
Like she's
we
actually
ever
like
met.
mature for her
I
age. She
recall
actually
being
doesn't want
surprised to
people to
learn that
praise
father
her.
allowed one of his children to retain a knight.
She's very stoic,
For that very
but
reason,
like
I initially
still
suspected
very
Mavier
loyal.
of being
You know,
a spy.
a lot of
I
good
thought
character
perhaps
traits.
Sombron had tasked him
If
with
she was in the main
tracking
storyline, though,
me
would she be
down.
interesting?
But my
Probably
suspicions
not.
proved
I'm gonna be honest with you. I do think Marnie
Mavier
is still
earned
better for the
Divine
main
Dragon's
storyline, but
wholehearted trust.
it's still
I
interesting
can't
to see
wait
that
to
because we
introduce you
have
to him, Divine
Marnie.
One. It was Mavier who founded the Four Winds. I would have considered him the top choice as leader, but That role fell to me for some reason.
I bet it's because you're so old.
Excuse me?
Oh, Jesus
Enough.
Christ, Gregory.
Madeline, please give us your report.
As of yesterday,
She's not even that
Elusia
old.
Castle
This
has
is
been
literally
almost
like
totally
Lexi
vacated.
Love on the current
Only a
season.
few soldiers remain. The Queen
Lexi's
and her
only
royal
33 and they're
daughter
calling
in
her
the
grandma.
Cathedral, performing a ritual of some kind.
A ritual? You don't mean...
They intend to revive Sombron.
I'd consider that a safe guess.
I anticipated this might happen. The Elusian people are quite devoted to our father, after all. We went to great lengths
See if
to
I thought
secure
Harmona was the
aid
oldest
of
in the cast.
divine
I mean, who
dragon.
is the oldest in the cast?
This
Is it Harmona?
response is only logical.
I would not call it logical to resurrect a corpse.
Age.
But they lack
Harmona
our
is apparently
ability to
30,
summon
or
help
so
from
only
realms
like
beyond.
30.
I must say, I'm conflicted at the thought of seeing father again.
Because Lexi
Now that I
is
think on it,
33.
we have not heard from our mysterious enemies.
Oh, sorry,
since
34.
Letha's.
Lexi's 34.
Perhaps this ritual has kept them occupied.
Harmona's 30, so she probably would be
On
one
your
of the,
guard, everyone.
if not the next,
Someone on
probably the
horseback is coming this
one of the
way.
top 3 oldest, I would assume.
Cavalry?
No.
I guess. Wait, how old is
The
Anya?
writer is... Mavier? Mavier!
Yeah, Anya's the second
you are
is the second
unharmed.
oldest
What a
because
relief.
Anya's
And
31.
it appears this area is
the more
still
you know.
secure.
Oh, sorry, I accidentally turned off the auto advance. My bad.
What a surprise, Mavier. We were just talking about you.
Good to see you, Lord Nil, Lady Nell.
What are you doing in Elusia? Your orders were to stay in Solm, gathering intelligence.
I intended to, but the Queen of Solm departed the palace. I was following her and ended up in Elusia.
So the Queen of Solm is here. Why?
Please forgive my grievous failure in not anticipating this.
Oh, thank you, Danny, for the
Queen
wellness
Tamara
check.
has entered Elusia with bracelet in hand and troops by her side. It is
I also love how Mavier is essentially the same person.
invasion.
I see. I wonder if this is related to Elusia's ritual in some way. Perhaps the Solmic army intends to storm the church to prevent the resurrection of Sombron.
I do not know if Elusia has yet moved to defend itself.
You cannot
But
approve
it is
perfection. That doesn't
only
make
a
sense.
matter of
Exactly. In an
time.
alternate world, Mavier
Clash
is
of
still
armies will
Mavier.
complicate the matter. We should proceed with haste.
Yes. I can lead the way.
Oh, I should probably introduce myself before we head out.
You are the divine dragon from another world. Am I correct?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Actually.
Ah!
I am Mavier, second of the four
Hello,
winds.
Jara. Welcome
Pleased
on
to
in.
meet
Hi,
you.
Raiders. Welcome,
Now,
welcome. My name is
shall
Purple
we?
Lost Belt. I'm a good boy, Sheep, and a VTuber. How you doing? How's your stream? Welcome on in. Smash Mavier. Oh, yes. We always smash Mavier in this household. Hi, Dit. How are you? But yeah, what were you doing? Okay, let me give you a shout out. Freedom Wars Remastered. I don't think I know that one.
Yes, you have to tell me your clues.
Yeah,
on
go
Tiago
follow Jaro
or
if you aren't already.
We're also gonna ask
Really
for
chill
someone
guy.
else.
Really nice voice. Very,
Get
even
on your
nicer
knees,
tits.
stop, Tiago. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But yes, I hope you had a great stream doing well cooking spicy ramen. Oh, that's good. I hope you enjoy your spicy ramen. I don't really do well with spicy ramen. It's a little too much for me. But I regard. Anywho, I hope you had a good stream. If you have to go get some rest or water, please go do so. Otherwise, you're welcome to chill here with us for a little bit. We are currently doing some Fire Emblem Engage. Thanks. Thank you. I'm always weird about my voice. Your voice is fine. Hello. I like your voice. It tickles my ears in the right way. It's probably the best way to put it. Like it's just, I don't know how to put it. It's just nice. I'm getting awkward. I'm sorry, but yes, thank you for the raid. Thank you for sharing your community with me. But yeah, like I said, if you want to chill with us, you can. Otherwise, if you have to hop off, I totally understand. It's after stream care is always important. But yeah, anyways, yeah, we're doing Fire Emblem Engage. We're just doing the Xenologue stuff, which is the DLC.
I was kind of expecting another big
And it's basically an alternate timeline. We are doing it on normal mode because I don't want to drive myself insane. It's already long enough as is. Like, we're already on chapter 4 and it's taken 3 hours. I don't know if we're gonna actually finish all of it at this rate, but we will try. If anything, we might leave.
Let us get to their leaders and reclaim the bracelets while they are distracted.
Because this chapter is probably gonna take like another half hour or so. I wonder if we should probably do next stream. We'll finish up the last 2 chapters.
And of the doting sister.
I wonder if we'll do it that way. We'll see.
Defeating just those two should be achievable.
Because I know this one is gonna be long, not
for this,
because of the
Divine One?
difficulty, but because basically how it's laid
With
out.
your
You will
permission,
see.
I will head to the cathedral and attempt to disrupt the ritual.
An excellent idea. Proceed,
Also, you don't
Mavir.
get to use Mavir in
Very
this
good.
timeline, sadly.
All right, let's go.
Also, I don't know who we're gonna use in this chapter. Yeah, so they turn off the combat animations because it's one of those maps where there is two enemy forces fighting. So you've got Ivy over here, who has basically become essentially a yandere, less of the cool and collected version that she is in the regular world. She's fighting over here. Then you have Tamara, who's over here, who's a lot more serious than she is in the previous timeline. Yeah, this level's fun. And basically, yeah, her army is going to end up fighting her army. You get so many good talks, yes. But let's see who I can use here. Because we do get to use... I'm probably going to try and use Kagetsu. Could we use Zelkov? We could probably use Zelkov. You have to use Madeline, sadly. You only get like 4 choices here. I do want to use Kagetsu. Do I trade off Rosado for Kagetsu? Yes. Let's just something just let the two armies trying to kill themselves, get the bracelets, and move on. Honestly, that's probably the smartest choice. But yeah, for those two, and then Tamara's are all female, so I guess this is the most dialogue we're gonna get out of this. Let's see, emblem rings. I mean, we're not really gonna use Madeline, even in a regular playthrough where we are using the female units. There really isn't much reason to use her. She is pretty slow. She's regular tank. So, I mean, I suppose there's that. Who should I use with Dear Zelkov? I mean, I guess you do use Tiki.
Tiki!
That kind of just leaves Seedall with whoever the fuck is left. I don't want to use you with Ike, though. It doesn't work. But the flavor text when making them speaks to the retainers. Oh, I know. Also, hi, Leo. How are you? Thank you for the shimmy. Well, come on in. If you guys aren't following Leo, please go do so. He's a sweetheart. He has a pretty voice. He has a really good singing voice. Oh my gosh. Yes. How is Engay? Engay is doing very well. We are currently doing the... Excuse me. I had to cough. We're currently doing the DLC Xenologue stuff. Yeah, I'm doing fabulous. I'll just give him Sharena's ring. He's really not gonna engage anyways. I was gonna say Corrin. Yeah, Corrin. Although Corrin is currently on Nell right now. But yeah. Pretty much this map is you kind of just fight off whoever's close by first. And then everyone else kind of just deals with it. Thank you for the shout out, Fluffle. I appreciate it. And it's broken again. I gotta reset it. Fuck me. Yeah, sadly we can't show a scene because it's being a little bitch. But go follow Leo, I appreciate it. Anyways, so we'll just start the fight.
Illusia and Solm are in the thick of battle. Let us slip in and surprise their commanders.
Yeah. So basically there's 2 enemies, that's really all it is. That's what the yellow means. And pretty much you have to defeat both. Usually Tamara will end up getting low enough that if she doesn't defeat herself, you'll end up defeating her anyways. But I typically like to move over this way because in the harder modes, Ivy ends up summoning some dragons. I don't know if in normal mode she still summons some dragons over here. But if she does, then it's a bitch. So you don't want to go over to Ivy's first. You actually want Ivy's to get weakened by herself. Weaken to Tamara's forces and then go from there.
I am full of vigor.
Ha.
As you wish, Divine One.
And I am full of piss. Let's see, what can I do here?
Anything.
The stage is mine.
I could have Zelkov do some damage.
You have my gratitude.
I suppose. Could stick him over here. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, he doesn't take any damage from this. Fuck yeah. Then we'll use you. Go Bandera, go. I'm pretty sure she still does summon dragons even in normal mode.
I'll do my best.
At your service.
You stay over here.
Whatever you need.
Gris, do something over here. Actually, no. You go over here. Celestia, since we can't use you, just stand over here on your rock.
Happily.
Let us begin.
TSB made. Ooh, what kind of TG got? Speaking of Grand Blue Fantasy versus Sandelphon's trailer just came out. Ooh. That sounds fun. I'll have to check it out later. Yeah, as you can see here, yeah, you kind of just let the armies fight themselves as long as you stay out of their way. The only ones that'll go near you are probably like these forces down here, like the Griffin Knights and whatnot. Also, I do like the Solemn battle music. They just end up, no matter what universe, Solemn has great music. Just green tea with honey. Oh, that's fine. Still tasty. One of the specials is the hug with Lucifer. Oh, I gotta check that out.
Dance with me.
Oh my god, we got a crit.
In the night sky.
Jesus Christ. Da, 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 da. Yeah, and then they'll just keep summoning more and more forces, so really all you gotta do is just survive. Killing Edge. Along with Alacrity.
We could have been friends.
Pendreo do this.
Hurry.
And then we'll just slowly move everyone over to the right.
It was a party.
Doo-doo-doo. Actually, you can go over here. That's fine. I don't care if you draw out some of the enemy units. I'll dance with a Lear.
Thank you.
Also, you don't get bronze rank increase, which I kind of figured. But I thought I should mention at the very minimal. Silver Sword. Then I'm gonna move Gris over this way. Or Gris. I keep calling him Gris, his name is Gregory. And then Celestia. You know, I'm just gonna keep her close by just so I don't have to keep trying to figure out where the fuck I put her. It's kind of interesting how slow some of the Mage Knight animations are. Oh. Lost another soldier. Yeah, as you can tell, Ivy is, because she gets attacked first, a lot of times she will get the upper hand. But usually, they can hold up pretty well. Like, the Solemn forces will end up just getting rid of a bunch of the annoying units. Like, they do a crap ton of damage. But they don't do enough all the time. Yeah, just let them fight each other. They'll be okay. Why are we laughing? What's so funny?
I see we have some uninvited guests. No matter. My reinforcements will annihilate them.
Also, she changed the cadence in her voice too. let's see here. So we can do this. I'll Culling Sword this.
Here we go. Precision, power. Rest in pieces.
And then we'll attack with you, and then we can attack with a leader.
Allow me. Strike.
Beauty. Zalkov can put in some work.
Here we go.
I don't know why it mattered that I attacked with a leader. It doesn't have to.
How professional.
I guess it was just more in case he got damaged. Lear is the only one that's currently, like, injured right now. Oh, I probably should have moved some of the staffs onto Gris, but that's fine. Or the staves. 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 Whatever you want to call them.
I thank you.
Yeah. Just keep moving everyone over here. Put Nella over here. Celestia stand over here and do something. Or actually do nothing. That's fine too. Yeah, that's interesting because the halberdiers are going to do a crap ton of damage to their units. The magic units are the ones that'll do more damage to Solm's units. And the annoying ones are to the wolf knights. Yeah, Ivy is currently going down. Oh, I guess she doesn't summon the dragons. Well, that's fine. That's better for us. Also, I'm glad that they're taking out the ones that actually have more range.
Looks like Queen Ivy is making a move. In that case, so will we.
Oh no! More enemy units. First of all, gotta move Celestia out of there. And then we're just going to invoke the wrath of those characters. Yeah, because we can't really reach. Actually, I wonder if I can convoy. No, I can't. That's a shame. Yeah, all we gotta do is put everyone basically safe and away. We'll do the usual group ball thing. Madeline, I should move a little bit farther because she doesn't move very far as a general. They just announced CL voting. Time for me to vote buff Dear God. I believe in you! Vote for the dear man. Make us proud. Yeah, Ivy's gonna slowly move down towards you, but as legitimately, she just moves down. I don't know why she does it that way.
May all find salvation.
Oh, goodbye to that unit. If this were regular game mode, I wonder how much XP that would be losing. I'm sure someone would do the math on it. Yep, and yep, now Tamara's slowly moving towards you because there's nothing else in her path.
My sweet corrupted wyverns. Destroy them.
Oh fuck, she still does summon wyverns. Ew. That's great. So I gotta be careful here. Because she gets Camilla, so she can actually move farther than she looks.
Dream well.
Let's do the staff thing.
How merciful.
I'm just gonna keep calling him Gris, aren't I? Yo, Celestia, my favorite male unit. I know, right? Also, how you doing, doggo? It's been nice to see you. It's been a while. How are you? How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. It's okay. We're not really using Celestia anyway, so it's fine. Everything is fine. Anyways, we're not using her. We just throw her off to the side. Same with Dear Nell. You kind of just stand over there. I do have to move Cedal out of the way, though. And same with Madeline. And Nil gets to be put over here. And you get to go over here. And then Kagetsu will be fine. I'm good hanging out. It was supposed to be on Rivals with Iron Friend, but Steam decided to install it again. For some reason, so we couldn't tonight. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you get to play with them another night.
This is busy work.
That's weird that it uninstalled itself, though.
All we want is to stop them from reviving the Fell Dragon. Why are you getting in our way?
Oh no. I know, she set everything on fire. So I'm just shiny hunting Lugia and shields DLC. Ooh, nice. Shiny Lugia's pink, right? Also, good luck. I wish you the best of shiny hunting odds. I did get what did that never happen before? That's weird. I mean, to be fair though, the game does like to shit itself a lot, so I'm not 1000% surprised. It still sucks.
Phew.
Let's see, what can we do here? So because of the fire, we're a little out of luck, but what we could do is be a little bitch. If Pink is at Blue Star's gotta hunt my favorite legendary answer in the private, that's fair. Let's see, do I want to attack that thing? Yes. Because that'll be the annoying one. I do like Shiny Lugia though. I actually like Shiny Lugia and Shiny Ho. Oops. Nope, nope. And then here we're gonna do an engage.
Emblem, engage!
A little bit of an engay, if you will. Sadly, Houses Unite doesn't actually get rid of her. So any Gregory's favorite Penny still dresses like that. I know. Like, if he really actually and truly did not want to feel any sort of pain, then he should have been an armor unit instead of a Sage. Although I guess a Sage is technically supposed to be a backline unit, but whatever.
I've been careless.
It is what it is.
Quickly now.
I lost how? Someone will return. But that's what you wanted, isn't it?
No. Did I say that? No. Go Pandrobi. So funny. Wait, no, I read that. I read that already. Nope, nope, nope. Sometimes I just forget that I've read things in chat.
You have my gratitude.
Thank goodness we have recover. And now pretty much all we gotta do is just deal with the rest of the stupid units. I don't know what the best way of going about this is. I could just engage to Lucina right now, just so I can at least do some damage. But I don't think, even if I hit with the... Yeah, no, even if I hit with Parthia, it's not going to do enough. So I'll just switch to Noble Rapiel. Vampy! How are you, Pokemon in? How's it going? Of course I'll bring it out. Yeah, snuggle time. I'm going to put him near my neck. Because I know which one you want. But yeah, Snuggle Wuggles. Thank you for the redeem. How are you doing? Welcome on in. I'll put him on my shoulder. In my neck. Snuggle, snuggle. Lunex, oh my gosh, hi, how are you? Welcome on in. Thank you for the lickies. How you do? Welcome, welcome. Meanwhile, they'll fight each other. Now we kind of just have to wait until Ivy decides to separate herself from her Wyvern troop. In a pack structural, but I need to break as I was overworked. I'm like, oh no. Well, hopefully you get what you need to get done soon. And hopefully you get to relax. Appendix Lunex isn't a fun Lunex. Okay. So, now we slowly gotta work on this. So, I will start attacking you. Back for my cross country. Oh! I didn't know you were going cross country.
Our bonds give me strength.
You've got this, I believe in you. Good luck. Then we'll do Gregory, or yes, Gregory. I called him the right name this time.
I didn't run away this time.
And he didn't run away. I called him the right name, he didn't run away. It's all good.
Give me a target.
It's not even started freaking me out. It's my first time flying alone. Oh, you have to actually... Oh, you have to fly. I didn't even get that part. Jesus Christ. Well, it shouldn't be too bad. I know flying isn't the most... It's a little bit of a harrowing experience, but... you can do it. I believe. How's Hot Anime Boys going? Oh, good. We got 2 more anime boys. That's the theme. We just have to finish the... This is part of the DLC. So we just gotta finish the DLC first, and then we can eventually use him in our main storyline. But it's going well, it's going well. We're just hanging in there. I don't know if we'll get through all the DLC tonight, as I thought I would. I mean, to be fair, I also didn't think I really would get through it all, because it is 6 chapters and a lot of things. How's the amazing Puppo? The amazing Puppo is doing amazing. I'm good, I'm good. Just trying to enjoy my night, you know, the usual. Vibing, doing the thing.
Forgive us.
Also, my parents are coming back tonight, so that's exciting. Oh, well, not to the house, but they're back in the country tonight, so. So being amazing, got it. Yeah, so the usual. The usual. Hope is the cutest anime, but oh, stop it! No, that's you. That's why this map is trying to get Ivy to attack us. Yeah, because she goes straight down and then she goes right. Or well, now she's going back upwards. I don't really get why. But the problem is that you have to trying to separate her from her dragon troop is going to be the hardest part. At least the Soul Soldiers get rid of most of it, but like I said, this one was the easier one. You essentially got to deal with everyone else. Do-do-do. Nope. Oh, I thought you were low health. Well, okay. I'ma just wait over here. I'ma just do that. Just slowly move all the forces over there. Move Nils out of the way, and then just move you here. Because I need Kagetsu once his thing runs out to go fight to gain his 3 houses thing back. Owie. Soul's forces ain't looking so hot. At least they have like high avoid characters though, which is the good part. Okay, so now we're just gonna drag everyone over. You go back here to get your bond boost back. You go here. Pendra will get within range. Essentially, we're just setting everyone up. Zelkov has to go within range too, because I need him to fight off Ivy. And then Marnie, just stay back here. Oh yeah, now you can see how annoying the dragons are. So imagine this is on normal. And she wasted her flare. Imagine it on hard mode now. Yeah, so this Swordmaster is going to put in some work. Let's see, where's Ivy's reach? Ivy's reach is like this. Oh, so maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I'll just do this. Do there. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Come on, Ivy. Go this way. Oh, oh. You can do it. Never mind, she's just gonna fight off this one soul unit. Sure. Okay. Let's see, Gris can take on this thing. Then Elwind.
Rest easy now.
And again, I called him Gris. I need to stop doing that. Go here. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep everyone in a ball. I don't feel like moving. Because it's not like I'll reach them anyways. And they'll come to us eventually.
Now that was a party.
Come on, Ivy. Okay. Do 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 do.
Here we go.
Go dear Gregory, hit him hard. I don't think you should. Nah, he doesn't get poisoned from that. That's fine. Zelkov, go here.
Allow me.
Well, I can't keep everyone out of range, but that's fine. As long as I leave Nell and Nils out of the way, we'll be okay. Celestia, stay out. Madeline, stay out. You go over here. You go over here. Okay. Yeah, the dragons shouldn't hit.
another Princess Ivy. It is very
Here's
nice
the dialogue.
to meet you. I hope we can be friends.
You are as transparently fake as ever, Kagetsu.
What do you mean by that? Am I truly so different in this world?
What a miserable wretch you are. Not a single genuine smile for me, ever. No matter how I might try to curry your favor. You always despised me. So tell me, imposter, why would someone like that sacrifice his life for his queen?
Perhaps you misunderstood his feelings. I do not believe he despised you at all.
Are you the Divine Dragon? Did the ritual to resurrect you in Lethos actually work?
It's complicated. I'll explain when this battle's over and you're ready to listen to reason.
That's not happening anytime soon.
The Divine Dragon is returned to life while Lord Sombron languishes in death? No follower of the Fell Dragon will tolerate this. Elusia will not stand for it. The ritual must be completed.
Yeah, I know, two combos back. I think it's because she's using Soren's ability, which hits in a cross shape, so she's hitting both me and Kagetsu. That's why we get two. Yeah.
It seems I've blundered.
Yeah. So that's the annoying part. I mean, we lose Kagetsu, but also, like, whatever.
Okay.
Gosh, she does so much damage.
I didn't run away this time.
Yeah, there's no really avoiding that when she's there. So, what we can do is at least turn into Kagetsu.
The time has come.
Now you get to fight him in dragon form. Whee!
Zelkov! Is that really you? I can hardly believe my favorite retainer has finally returned.
Which, for those of you that don't know, she straight up says in the C conversation with Zelkov that she doesn't like him in the regular
I
timeline.
do not think I have ever been quite so bewildered in all my life. As intriguing as this mystery is, my allegiance lies with a different Ivy. I must refuse.
Such cruel words. No matter. If you have no
Yeah, I know she said
fondness
this right
for
after
me, then I have
Kagetsu
no
was
need
like,
of
Kagetsu, you
You've
bitch.
already died for
How
me
dare
once.
you lie to me? And it's just like, oh my god, Zelkov, Zelkov's daddy,
Thank
oh my
you
gosh.
for saying so. You have just made this a great deal easier for me. I will end you now, and I will feel nothing.
That is cold, and I live for that line.
Here we go!
Honestly, I probably should have put Zelkov closer within range, so Zelkov is the one that's able to hit to do the final hit, but this is fine.
Here until the end.
That's okay. Yes, good for you, Zelkov, good for you.
How cruel! You monster! What have you done?
I beat the crazy Ivy. Woo-woo. Yay!
The battle is decided. Relinquish the bracelets.
Now, what are you doing? I am on your side. We are bringing our lord, your father, back to life.
I never asked you to do so.
Lady Nell, a ritual was indeed taking place in the cathedral. The priest surrendered to our forces, and I have dismantled the altar.
Splendid work, Mavier.
That ritual was our last hope for Lucia. How could you?
So, Ivy's voice actress is doing great.
I don't care if you're Lord Sombron's daughter. Soldiers, if there is any strength left in you, kill that woman.
We risk them regrouping if we draw this out.
Like, she is putting her Ivusi into this. Hello?
This is your final warning. Give us the bracelets.
Never!
I will never hand over Solm's bracelet. If you want it, you'll have to kill me first.
That is a pity. So be it.
Nell, what are you going to do?
Avert your eyes, Divine One, lest this sight disturb you.
What?
She's gonna burn them.
I always knew you were a monster. No! Ah!
Ooh, that's a good scream.
The bracelets are now ours.
How could you? Don't you have any feelings?
She does.
I did warn you to avert your eyes. We are finished here. Let us be on our way.
How did we get here?
We walked like across 3 continents to get here, I think.
Rest well, Emblem Soren, Emblem Camilla.
This world never did interest me
Yeah,
much.
she aided them.
However, I do wish we were freed from fighting this pointless war.
Is this goodbye already? I had a little more fight in me. Oh well. But next time, I hope we can have a proper chat.
Goodbye.
The emblems are safely in slumber. Only one bracelet remains.
Nell, our mission was to take the bracelets.
She did.
We said nothing about killing Ivy and Tamara. 2 nations' rulers dead. What will become of their subjects now?
Well,
I did not kill them. It is impossible to take a life that has already been lost.
What? Explain yourself.
Those were no harmless little humans. Those were the corrupted.
yeah, if you guys noticed that there was corruptive effectiveness,
The royals we fought
one of the
in Fierne and
one of the
Roche
rings that
were the same.
makes this map really
They're
easy is if you
soldiers as
raise
well.
up Erica's ring to get her to get Sieglund, which is good against corrupted
So are
units.
any other
So
humans still
on harder
alive?
modes, she's
Or
basically
is it
how you
just
one-shot.
us?
The common folk I spoke to during my mission in Fierne, were they all corrupted?
We've been fighting a war we had no hope of winning.
Yep, everyone's basically
Did you
been dead
know
this
of
whole
this
time
as
besides
well,
them.
Lord Nell?
I had my suspicions, but I was never sure. And they seemed much the same as they always were. Who could have done something like this?
I do not know when they perished, nor when they became corrupted. They did not seem to be aware of their own condition either.
You should have told us.
I thought it would be best to conceal such an unpleasant truth.
Always making decisions for others. Why not at least discuss this with Nil, or the Winds?
You are right. I apologize. But you come from another world. And you will return to that world when this war is over. I thought to spare you the sight of the corpses of your friends
Thing is, are
and
we sure that
allies.
Nil's being honest with us? I don't
And you
know.
should certainly not be
He
expected
seems
to
very
kill them with your
trustworthy,
own
don't you think?
hands.
Yes. Well,
I truly did consider confiding in Nil and the Four Winds. I weighed the idea often, but had I told them, it would have only been a matter of time until you bore the same burden. You are just like the divine dragon of this world. You care deeply for your friends. Such strong bonds
Rose,
deserve
hi.
consideration.
Hello, motherfucker.
so
Thank you for the 100 bits, when the
did all
motherfucker.
this
Welcome
to
on in.
protect
Hello,
me?
hello.
Perhaps I did. Either way,
How are you?
I regret my choice. I hope you can accept my apology.
no. I'm sorry for getting upset. They were your friends, your allies, more than they were mine. You had to watch them die. Not only that,
Everyone
but
is already
kill them
dead.
yourself. That must
It
have
got
been
cold. Oh
awful.
yeah, it's really cold. I
And
was saying
you
earlier
put
it's like
yourself
minus
through
17
all
right
that
now.
just to protect me. Thank you.
Celsius.
I didn't realize how much you take care of everyone, Nell.
She's getting flashbacks.
Those words.
Nell, what's the matter?
Do not touch me!
You really hate me, don't you?
But it won't snow. Yeah, it already snowed a lot, so there's just a bunch of ice, and it's cold.
Yes. I hate that I ever laid eyes on you. Would that anyone else had answered our prayer.
Nell, please. This is too much.
I want the ice.
would
Ah,
know.
you can have it. You can have the slipperiness.
The divine
Someone
dragon
work
of
tomorrow,
this
that's
world
fair.
was more kind than anyone I have ever known. Protective and caring and brave and strong. Accepting of us, despite our fell dragon blood. We admired the flowers together, and laughed together, and shared so much of ourselves. Every farewell was pain, no matter how brief. And every reunion gave me new life. You said you would be coming home. That very day.
This is where we get the Nell turning point. I just love this, that they did this with a
No,
character.
I'm sorry, I don't...
Why did you have to go and die? I loved you. You promised
Here
you
she
would
is,
return.
Nell, or confirmed bisexual.
Promised to come home. We sealed the oath with our
At the very
fingers
minimum, I
into
don't know
blood.
what else. She could be
Your hand
pansexual, you
was
never know.
warm.
But at the very least, she
And
was in
next
love
I
with
felt
this
it.
world's Aaliyah, who is definitely a
Your
woman.
demeanor, your words, your kind
And she still
spirit,
loves you, even in this form.
They are all reminders of what I lost.
Would that be demisexual then?
Causing you pain just
Or
by being
demi-romantic?
here.
It is
Yeah,
not
well,
your
at the very least,
fault.
biromantic. I don't even know if she's sexual
Even
at
I
all,
know
but
that.
regardless.
But the more time I spend near you,
She is our LGBT
the
queen.
closer my feelings come to what they once were. And that would be unforgivable. Because you are not the one I loved.
So that's why you've been so harsh and distant toward the divine
Dear all
dragon.
the characters can be bi unless said otherwise. Exactly. Except for apparently the characters of
need
Three
to clear my
Houses.
head.
They can't make they can't make
Nell,
fucking
wait. It is dangerous for
fucking
Nell to be out there
Claude
alone.
bi. They can't
Wins,
make
Would you follow her?
they can't
I will
make
wait
Dimitri
here,
bi, but they
where
can
it
make
is safe.
Erogard bi.
Of course, Lord Nell.
Sarnak. Oh yes, Sarnak are definitely homos. They might also potentially be in a throuple with Ranulf. Justin Gregory saying in the cold hearing Alice. I know, right? Celestia with her tits out, and same with Gregory.
Nell
How
left
is
the
she wearing the
bracelets
snow? Who
behind when
knows?
she stormed off. Oh,
How are
well.
we wearing all this when we're in
Yeah.
Solm?
Will you not be going after her, Divine One?
I think I should probably stay here.
Perhaps you're right. It is going to be difficult for
I mean, to
Nell
be fair, I don't
return.
understand how a lot of them are wearing this like Nils.
Vulnerability has never come easily to
Okay, I
her.
wrote down
And
so I
now
know, like
she is
Ranulf.
gone.
I think
and
he'll
confessed
share
her
if it's
love in front of everyone. I am certain she regrets it. It is a good thing the Four Winds are around to coddle her.
You know her so well.
I suppose I do. I am her twin brother, after all. I know all her favorite things, her habits and preoccupations. I know how delicate she can be. But there is one thing I do not know, and am ever so curious about. How will she handle losing the one she cares for most a second time?
No.
Huh? I really must find out. I hope that is all right with you.
What are you talking about?
Look
No.
behind you, Divine One.
He brought back
Emblem
Tiki.
Tiki. I roused her from her slumber. Surprised? That is why I asked whether you intended to follow my sister. A pity you chose to remain here, with me. And now, farewell, Divine One.
No! We've been had.
I did it! I roused an emblem from slumber! At last, I have
Gasp.
a power of
He
my
died.
very own.
He slapped
Now
us in
I
the
can
back of the
finally
head.
be of use.
And then we died of
Now I will no
fruitiness.
longer be a
I don't know.
failure. I must show Nell right away.
Pack it up. Yep, with the main character is dead. This is the first official game where the main character dies. Oh no.
Of the weakling. Hide your true strength. Outwit the others.
But
you are capable. Perhaps you are capable of becoming my true heir. Your power even surpasses your twin sisters.
Oh, and yep, an heir, right? Right? Isn't that wild? But yes, Nil has been betraying us the entire time.
will you defy fate?
I don't think we're
Brush
gonna
off
finish this chapter
despair
tonight just because I'm
forge
expecting a call
bonds
from my
with your
parents in like the
allies?
next half hour. We also have been, that's why I started earlier, we have been going for like 3
Will
hours
your
and a
other
half.
half remain by
And it
your
also would
side?
make sense if I forgive Nil. I mean, I forgive him too. He's a little bit of a mess. He's a little bit
The
lost.
kings and queens
but I
have
still
vanished
forgive him.
like melted snow. like wind.
So I couldn't tell with that evil villain looking color. No, not at all.
Remains?
Well, you never know. I mean, just because they
familiar
look like evil
stranger.
doesn't mean that they are. Like,
A
if you think of
loved
like
one whose
Tharja
name
from
I
Awakening,
don't
she
know.
looks like she's a goth. She could be on the enemy
One
side
knows the
because
truth.
technically all the enemies were evil mages or dark mages, but that's
In
not
this
that.
world,
That wasn't the
There
case.
is no emptiness. Your dream will not come true.
Yeah, this is also a really long cutscene. So I mean, by the time we actually get to the next part of the story,
Lady Nell isn't coming out, is
I
she?
think we'll probably have to end
Sitting
it in
alone under a
anyways. So
tree,
yeah,
not saying
it was
a
going
word.
No, that's what I was saying earlier. It was
Never
giving
seen
very
her
Alice in
withdraw like this
Wonderland.
before. She has been there for half an hour. Perhaps we should offer our aid.
Mauvier, you really don't understand the tenderness of the heart, do you?
I do not follow.
Lady Nell just revealed her innermost feelings, a love she has kept concealed for years. It's only natural she might need some time to herself after that.
Ah, I see.
Are you
People's
sure she
hearts
hasn't
are
been
fragile when
captured?
they're in love. You gotta be gentle with them, big guy.
Sounds like you speak from experience, Gregory. Have you been in love before?
Nope. But I hear it's as terrifying as it is exhilarating. You?
Me?
Also, this is
well,
another
I,
fun little subplot.
What was the question?
I hate leaving Lord
As you
Mill
can
and the
tell,
Divine
Madeline
Dragon
has
alone
feelings for
this
somebody.
long.
Somebody who
But
may
she
have been in
needs
the
time.
shots with her as she was saying that.
If
I
only
wonder
there was
who.
some way to reunite Lady Nell with her love. We all know how deeply she cared for the Divine Dragon.
Yeah, but that was the other divine dragon, not this one.
You think I don't know that? I just want to see Lady Nell happy. She deserves every happiness.
Yes, a loyal attendant always wants the best for their liege.
That I can comprehend, even if the tenderness of the heart is beyond my grasp.
I'm glad
Didn't
you
think about-
understand.
I
And
dance as
hope
people
you
talk
all
about
know
love.
I care about you just as much as I do her. I want us to stick together and keep each other safe.
Thank you all for giving me that space.
Oh, there you are.
Please, Lady Nell, think nothing of it.
You feeling better?
Very much. Thank you for
They're
giving
taking
me
these
the
of
time
everyone
to
being dead.
reflect.
Well, yeah, it's just kind of like,
I
well,
suppose
yeah,
I never
like
fully
everyone
dealt with the
died. We've
loss
been
of the one
fighting
I
dead
loved
people
so
this whole
dearly.
time. Oh yeah, but
But I
Nell,
deeply
like
regret the
Nell's
trouble I
Nell's
caused.
kind of heartbroken. By the way, have
I
you guys
should have
ever
told
loved
you about
someone
the
before?
corrupted royals.
Like ever?
You are my trusted confidants, and I should have known to rely upon you.
You honor us, Lady Nell. No doubt Lord Nil
Nope,
would
I
also
never
be
will.
comforted by those words.
Of course. I owe the Divine Dragon an apology as well. My behavior has been frightfully rude. I hope we will be able to begin anew as friends.
Weren't
I
you
think
already
that's
friends?
a great idea. Let's hurry back to the others. They must be tired of waiting.
I am living though for
properly this time,
Celestia
Divine
being
One.
the older sister character.
I will
I think
finally set aside my grief
I think
for
if
the
we
one I lost.
combine traits between her and
see
Camilla,
you
I
for
think
the
we could
person
have
you
made a
truly
really
are.
great like older woman, older sister character. But sadly, we got what we got.
Here we are. Divine One? Nil?
That's strange. There's no one here.
Are we in the wrong place?
I don't believe so. We walked the right direction, and I remember the scenery from earlier.
I hate to raise the possibility, but there may have been an ambush.
Sister! Everyone! I'm so glad you're back.
Nil, what a relief to see you safe.
We have a problem. The bracelets are gone.
Gone? How?
The Divine Dragon took them and left.
Oh, you
I fear
liar.
the plan is to finish this alone.
Then we must begin our pursuit at once.
I managed to cast a simple tracking spell before we parted. The trail should still be active. I regret that I lacked the courage to give chase. In truth, I feared being separated from you all.
Sure.
I hope you can forgive my cowardice.
There is nothing to forgive, Nil. You made a wise decision. If you can show us the way, please do.
Of course.
Oh boy, I
This
hope we get the
dire
chance to
state of
walk Nils. I
affairs
know,
is
right?
entirely my fault.
Which we will in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
We have now crossed into Somme.
See, now
I
everyone's
cannot begin
outfits
to
make sense,
fathom
except
the
maybe
Divine
Mavier.
Dragon's objective.
It is very close. In fact, the trail of my spell ends right here.
Some kind of temple.
Let us enter.
We walked from Illusia to Soul. Yeah, apparently.
It is dim in here.
Although, I mean, Illusia
Watch
isn't
your
that
step.
far from Soul,
You are
but even
certain
still.
this is where the Divine Dragon is now?
Reasonably certain. Behind you!
Oh no, dead people.
Corrupted?
Oh boy, a lot of them too.
We will take them on. Stay behind me, Nil.
Ooh.
Nil?
Your consideration is appreciated, dear sister. But I do not require your protection. I confess, I always rather despised that about you. Your superiority. Your condescension.
I thought he was gonna say condensation
What?
for some reason. I don't know why.
The look on your face. Wake up, Nell. The Divine Dragon is not here.
Explain what you mean by this.
Lord Nil, are the corrupted here your doing?
No. It was a mistake, surely. Lord Nil didn't know where he was taking us.
You trust him
Is
too
that
much.
what you think? Perhaps this will change
Don't trust
your
a twink.
mind.
Never trust a
Emblem
twink.
calm. He should be in slumber.
Pop on some cat in your DMs? Yeah, sure.
Must I spell it out? Your unknown malefactor has the power to awaken emblems. And here he stands before you. I am no powerless failure. I will fulfill the late Lord Sombron's ambitions.
But you are my brother. We have always been together. Two halves of a whole. You cannot be our enemy.
Who else could
Oh,
it
but
be?
he can.
There is no one left. All of our siblings are dead and gone. I dispensed with the lot.
Oopsies.
Has it all become
Shit.
clear to you?
I pressed the wrong button.
Good. Farewell then, my dear sister. Enjoy being buried with your four little breezes. I am off to sink my teeth into your darling Divine Dragon.
Nil, how could you?
Lady Nell, please. We must focus.
None of this makes any sense. But the corrupted won't wait for us to figure it out.
They are many, but we are strong. Once I transform, Nil has my dragon
Thank you for the kitty. Oh, your
And
kitty's
while
so
we
cute.
are cornered here, the Divine Dragon is in grave
Thank
danger.
you.
Lady Nell, leave this to us.
No, Celestia.
We may not all make it out of this, but the four of us can create an opening for you to escape. Quickly, you must get away from
Jesus,
this place.
this is a long
Go to the
cutscene.
Divine Dragon.
No, I will not leave you here.
Celestia's right. You have to go. You are the only one who can stop Lord Nil.
We've always been the ones running away. Let us be heroes for once.
It'll be an honor to ensure your safe passage.
Now, Lady Nell, hurry!
Farewell, my dear Four Winds. Hear me and obey. Survive until we meet again. That is an order.
We won't let you down.
Yas, let's go. Meanwhile, we're kind of just trapped over here.
Here I am, Divine One.
Nil.
My dear sister and her precious Four Winds have now been dealt with.
No. Well, if that's true, you should just kill me. But I don't think you have it in you.
You're wrong about that. But you still have a part to play in this. Come along now.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Is that right?
You said I have a part to play. What if I refuse to cooperate? I won't do anything that helps you win.
Then he won't pay us.
How can
Oh
you
no.
be so cruel?
Aren't you switching back to your twink voice?
Sister mean nothing to you at all? I'd already begun to think of you as family. You've cut me to the quick.
You can stop your lies now.
The way he said that. You've cut me to the quick. Oh.
But if you
I was like those dogs with lots of energy. I'm not really that full of energy. Also, it's Crane game, by the way, for bros. You have to add the game part.
I suppose there is only one way to know. Shall we find out together?
Crane game. There you go.
Now? How?
There she is. There's the queen. Oh, she got Viv.
Nell! You actually left the Four Winds to die? I ought to have seen that coming.
Nil, stop this at once. Father is dead. There is no longer any need to carry out his wishes. I know his ambitions are not your own. It is meaningless for us to fight.
Meaningless? You know absolutely nothing of my ambitions. Come forth, my corrupted.
But they're...
And there's the others. There's Habondo and Hortensia.
That attack was your doing all along.
Of course. You dared mock our Lord Father's ambitions. It was my duty to kill you, failure.
Oh.
Enough.
Rude.
Take up your weapon. See for yourself whether this fight has meaning.
This is not who you are, Nil.
Alrighty. It's not just a phase, Mom. Not just a phase, sister. Okay, so this fight we will definitely be saving for the next stream because this went on longer than I wanted it to be. But that's fine. We'll finish up the Xenologue next time. I'll figure out what day of the week we're going to stream that. For now, I think we will finish it there. Yep, hold on. But anyways, thank you so much everyone for stopping by today. I hope you enjoyed the Fell Xenologue. It's been a great story. I personally enjoy it myself. I'm glad that you all enjoyed it as much as I did. And yeah, we'll be continuing it on the rest of the week. I'm thinking maybe Thursday is probably the free day I'll do it, just because I'm not working on Thursday. I got the day off. But we will see. I'll have my schedule up by tomorrow and finalized. Good job with the chapters. Thank you, thank you. We did as best we could with the time that we had. But yeah, I figured it probably wouldn't have. I figured it probably wouldn't have been in one stream, but you never know. I didn't know how. Wasn't sure how easy normal would be, but we did what we could. Oh, hey, you got Dazzy. Look at the dancing. Dazzy, Dazzy, Dazzy. Yeah. Well, yeah, thank you again, once again, everyone for stopping by. I hope you had a lovely evening. Let's see if we can find someone to raid into for the night. In terms of what the schedule is like, I know for sure tomorrow me and Viv are going to be back. We're going to be continuing the Pokemon not Heart Gold Soul Link, that's with Midi. The Black and White 2 Soul Link. Finally, after how many months it's been? But yes. That's where we'll be. Let's see, who are we gonna raid into tonight? Ooh, I think I know who I'll raid into. Let's see. So we are going to raid into another sexy VTuber friend. Their name is Asha Crixie. They are an angel VTuber. They have a really cool voice, really good singer, and they're also playing Marvel Rivals, which we were playing the other day. Yes, you got him. Yeah, here are the raid messages, everyone. That's the raid messages if you are not a subscriber. This is the raid messages if you are. Let me just set up the raid into Ash. Into Chicken Wing? Yeah, we can call him Chicken Wing, I guess. I don't know if you'd like that. But yeah. Don't forget to copy out the raid messages. Make sure you show them the same amount of love as you show to me. I will see you guys tomorrow night, and I'll have the schedule up. And yeah, hopefully we get to continue more of the Xenologue this week and do as much as we can. But yeah, with that, I want to say I hope you guys have a lovely evening. Hope you have a great weekend. And if you guys are back to starting your work week like I am tomorrow, I hope you have a lovely day at work or whatever you are going to be doing tomorrow. But yeah, have a great evening. This is Papa Lostfeld, your good boy Shiba and a VTuber, signing off for the night. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Rest well. Mwah.